To the brave youth of Africa, to my fellow leaders, to the heart of our continent, our communities, and to every African living across the world, this message is for you. Africa is not poor. We have been made to believe we are poor. But the truth is, Africa is the richest continent on earth. We have what the world dreams, like gold, diamonds, oil, fertile land, clean water, 12 hours of sunlight every day, and ecosystems full of life. Yet, our people suffer in poverty, our children go hungry, and our youth leave home, searching for dignity abroad. This must end. We have 54 independent countries in Africa. That means we have 54 presidents, 54 governments, 54 flags. I swear to Allah, if we unite, there is no force on earth that can stop us. Not one. To my African brothers and sisters, freedom is not just a flag or a national anthem. Freedom means building our own roads, controlling our own resources, teaching our own history, and shaping our own future. For too long, others have used what belongs to us to grow rich. They take our minerals to power their industries. Our cocoa makes their chocolate, our oil fuels their cars. Yet our people walk miles for water. Our farmers struggle while foreign companies harvest our land. To the youth of Africa, you are not just the future, you are the present. You are the energy, the voice, the courage that this continent needs. Rise with knowledge, with skills, with love for your land. Do not be ashamed to be African. Be proud, be bold, be ready to defend what is yours, not with hate, but with purpose. To African leaders, I speak with respect and humility. Alone, I can only do something, but together, we can change everything. I need you to be my shoulders, and I will be yours. Let us stop waiting for solutions from those who benefit from our problems. Let us create our own path with African unity, African pride, and African solutions. To the businessmen and investors of Africa, especially those living abroad, come home, believe in this continent, build your companies here, create jobs here, and develop your land. Let me joke a little with my wealthy brothers and sisters who live in the West. You spend your life, your time, your money to build beautiful cities in other countries. You make their economies grow. But when death comes near, you say, please bury me in my country. My dear brother, listen to me very well. Africa is not a graveyard. It is a land to live in, to grow in, and to build in. To the African community, let's support our own. Let's buy from African farmers, work with African hands, invest in African talents. We must stop waiting for help. We must help each other. From Cape Town to Cairo, from Dakar to Djibouti, we are one family. Divided, we are weak, but united, we are unstoppable. Africa does not lack brains. It does not lack ideas. It does not lack courage. What Africa needs is unity, real unity, not in speeches, but in action. We must trade with each other, teach each other, defend each other, and love each other. I am not perfect. I am not a prophet. I am just a man who refuses to see his people suffer in silence. If they try to kill me for speaking the truth, let them try. But the voice of truth will not die. I do not fear death. I fear watching Africa sleep while others build empires on our backs. Let the world know this. Africa is awake. We are rising, not to beg, not to borrow, but to build. With our hands, with our minds, with our hearts. The journey is long, but the time is now. May Allah protect our people, and may the spirit of Africa never fade.
To spare his life. Some are lucky to be saved by the military and get picked up by politicians are getting killed and their houses are getting attacked and looted. The Minister of Finance was caught and beaten in a river. He begged the protesters to spare his life. Some are lucky to be saved by the military and get picked up by a helicopter. Some were not as fortunate as protesters set Prime Minister's wife on fire. alive. Yesterday, the Prime Minister stepped down and resigned, but it was the worst he could do, because soon after, protesters stormed the Parliament building and set it on fire. The situation is out of control. Tens of people are dead and hundreds are injured. But why is this happening? On the 4th of September, the government made a wild decision to ban social media such as Facebook and Instagram, which enraged Gen Z. But as we all know, it's not about censorship. People are just tired of Nepal's corruption, and this is what happens to a dictator who doesn't care about his own people. Politicians are getting killed and their houses are getting attacked and looted. The Minister of Finance was caught and beaten in a river. He begged the protesters to spare his life. Some are lucky to be saved by the military and get picked up by a helicopter. Some were not as fortunate, as protesters set Prime Minister's wife on fire alive. Yesterday, the Prime Minister stepped down and resigned, but it was the worst he could do, because soon after, protesters stormed the Parliament building and set it on fire. The situation is out of control. Tens of people are dead and hundreds are injured. But why is this happening? On the 4th of September, the government made a wild decision to ban social media such as Facebook and Instagram, which enraged Gen Z. But as we all know, it's not about censorship. People are just tired of Nepal's corruption, and this is what happens to a dictator who doesn't care about his own people.
Selections, the will of the people is sold for crumbs, while politicians dine with billions they stole from you. Democracy is dead, can't you see? They buy the hungry, they bribe the courts. Our nation's future has been sold and bought. Ballot boxes stolen in broad daylight. Thugs with machetes turn off the light. Police stand still, they watch and grin. The system is rigged, the people can't win. They say, do or die. By hook or by crook they must rule. And you, the people, you suffer, you starve. Yet they laugh in your face and call you fool. Our democracy is dead, can't you see? They buy the hungry, they bribe the court. Our nation's future has been sold and bought. Democracy is dead, can't you see? They buy the hungry, they bribe the court. Our nation's future has been sold and bought. North to south, east to west, we all feel the pain deep in our chest. Don't let religion tear us apart. We need one voice, we need one heart. The system is united against us, but we are divided against ourselves. They use tribe, they use religion to keep us blind while they steal the nation. Enough is enough, enough is enough. Democracy is dead, can't you see? Can't you see? They buy the hungry, they bribe the court. They bribe the court. Our nation's future has been sold and bought. Democracy is dead, can't you see? They buy the hungry, they bribe the court. They bribe the court.
Yes. Ndewo no Chukwu Kabiama. Ndewo. Greetings, lovers of freedom. Greetings, Biafrans all over the world. Ife. Salute each and every one of us. We need because each and one by one. Wish each and every one of us here. I wish you love, I wish you peace, I wish you goodness, I wish you kindness, I wish you prosperity, I wish you greatness. Ọpụpụgo na mbata gị ka ọ bụrụ ngozi ma gị ma ezinụlọ gị. Ife ọjọọ na-eme n'ife ị ga-anọ n'azụ, ọ na-eme n'azụ ị ga-anọ n'iru. We are here for ourselves. We are here, especially anyị Igbo Biafrans. We are here for ourselves. And they genuine to each other. I got they genuine to each other. This is the time and the season. This is Biafran Exodus TV, always bringing you the message of redemption and liberation to the hearts and the minds of our people. No behind. Message of redemption, no behind, and liberation to the hearts and the minds of our people. Go be no behind. I wouldn't here pretending. Or here pretend, or yana form, or yana also. Put naturally. That is why, that is who we are as genuine Biafrans. Genuine Biafrans anamo is both genuine Biafrans anamo. Abrama Boma anamo yamo on another DNA. So we are here for each other. And the Chineke Nobinigwa is gathering us all over the world together again. This is the season of change. This is the season of redemption. And this is the season of liberation. Whether the devil likes it or not, as no will get the other. And God have appointed men for it. God have appointed angels for it. God have appointed spirits for it. So there is nothing to doubt about, and there is nothing to fear about. Because this our nation now, USB, it is being created by Chukwu Biama. It is not a man-made creation, all divine creation. And all the creator and in this movement. So we have nothing to fear. See you. Already. Only opportunity to greet all of you one by one. It's on tradition. Mike son, do the reggae. Mike son, I see you. Shalom to you. Do the reggae one then watching that. Shalom, Mike son. Candy, cheers up. There we go. Sister, how are you doing? There we go, Candy. Your friend said also. There we go. Mike son say, all hail Biafra. Said all hail Biafra. And Mike son said, God bless USB government. Shalom. Candy, cheers up. Africa is rising. Yes. Akalono, Masilinius, United States of Biafra is here. Nothing any man can do about that. For real. Kalano Ndewo, you're welcome to the program. And the Chiazo says the voice of truth will never ever die. For real. Our own Triple M, Onyeziokwu, Minister Triple M, General Triple M, original. That's one. We stand unite to make Africa great. Note, in Biafra, Africa died, and in Biafra, Africa will rise. Africans support the freedom of the United States of Biafra because it is the hope of Africa. You have to read it one more time. Are we listening? Biafrans all over the world, lovers of freedom, are you listening? We are here to pass message across to ourselves because this is the movement of the people, by the people, and for the people. You know they are aware. Our thoughts, the same thought Chineke na nwere n'ebe anyị nọ, the same thought nke anyị nwere n'ebe anyị nwa n'onwe anyị nọ. We are not going to deviate from the thought of God, the original plan of God n'ebe anyị nwa na-akọ ya akọ. Because that's that is only a fool that says in his heart there is no God. Also in our mind here, because it name exist. And all the reason why Jesus is because everyone fear of God. And that's in wisdom. The fear of God is the beginning of wisdom. The reason why I have wisdom on them down push. You watch and title line today, we're gonna their conscience are dead. Their conscience are dead. That is why they are doing what they are doing. Because they have conscience are dead. And can you remember that game of conscience? Or because of only fear of God. You know how to job, you know how to your creator, you may behave anyhow. You trying to only trying conform to the image of his creator. That is why their conscience is very dead. And the reason why their conscience is very dead because they can see behind their conscience, so see go their heart. Amazing Bahaman your man and Kabahaman and your job. And I'm more test as in I had very, very sorry from the death of their heart. They are Tony Chahana and Muzion of Fuma. That is the reason why you a lot of mediocres among us, and the mediocres, the spirit of Biafra is dealing mercilessly with them like Bazwa. And USB is the cure. USB is the cure of all this madness. I couldn't be aware. I believe we have a witness in the house. Their conscience running them around. That's why they are misbehaving. That's why they are not repenting. That's why they are not changing. That's why they have no remorse. And that's why they take instruction from them. They will force you to conform to their stupid image of his that their stupid image only lead to destruction. But whom if I have come, so that they may create that light in the midst of that their darkness, so that we are frozen, we area, we change, we conform to the real image. For them when I couldn't check, I want to give my escape. I never go no watching Keta, and that is the opportunity to make a Chineke no Binigo, when the Manaka were then to landed them, or by our power, or by our might. It's not of him that not let no will it. Or Chineke na want to show you mercy. And they can acknowledge in that mercy and every man. They're not going to take it for granted. And now opportunity na Kamarana above and every man. What opportunity I remember at Chukunda, Mazanandi Kalo, and PM Samoneba. They are there, wherever they are today, wherever they are right now, they are there because of us. And we are here because of them. Chineke no binigwe, I na sigi Chineke na gaba protector I Mazanandi Kalo. Gaga protector and PM Samoneba. Gaga protector and Botongozora and all the genuine cabinet members. Protect all the medias that are doing the genuine work. Protect all the genuine Biafrans all over the world. Chineke na onye nji nke ya. Ọ nke anyị ka anyị na-azọ. Ha nwa ji nke anyị eji. Ha nwa ji nke anyị eji wee na-emegide anyị. Ha nwa ji nke anyị eji. Ha ji awa mineral resources anyị jide everything ma ọrụ anyị ma anyị niile. Jidekwu ma destiny anyị na-agwọtọgharị for all these donkeys of years. But it's not that I have a reason that just like our form was at that time. It's no good time to get you and in your guy in the nation. It's not the nation now in Makai. I can't develop was there. Who may go such on Kayo, Omuchineke and develop the nation. But it's that they have given us the authority to do it. And there is nothing that is going to stop us. As long as no you are in the orchard. I never go no watching Keta. We need any word that we're going to share today to our people, either by information, either by advice. For that, let it be a word. Let our words be seasoned. Let our words be seasoned with wisdom and with knowledge. Oh no, we're buying a mayor. Now name Chineke because I know a woman being. I had drop perfect. Chineke na nyere ya aka ka anyị na-emete ọfụma. Nyere ya aka ka anyị na-emete ọfụma. Ọrụ na onwe ndị na-emete ya ha ma na ha na-emetekwana ya obi ha na-amaghị ikpe 247. Ya ọwụ na ha amaghị otu ha ga-esi wee change but they want to change. Chineke na ụdị ndị a mere ha mara ka na change ya. But ọwụ na onwe Chukwu nna bi n'igwe ndị na-emete ya ndị obi akpọ. Because ndị obi akpọ ha ka a na-ekwekwu na conscience ha dịgo dead. Ya ọwụ na ha kara obi si na ha ṅụrụ iyi na ha chọrọ itipịa anyị ma ọ na ha itipịa anyị na ha nwa ga-anọ nwanne Chukwu nna anyị na-asị Chineke na tipịacha all of them one by one. Ndị niile na plan na ya atụmatụ ọjọọ evil intention na onwe ihe ọjọọ anyị mere ha ndị ọnwụ na anyị tachabụọ n'obi ha na-achọ ka ha takpọ ọgbụkpọsị anyị anya. Chineke nna ka agbụkpọsịcha ha niile anya, agbụkpọsịcha ha niile anya, bikọs ọgụ nwa onye na-alụrụ anyị ọgụ, ọ bụrụ anyị nwa na-alụ ọgụ nwa na-alụrụ anyị. Ọ gbajie dọrọ ọgụ nwa ka anyị na-akpọku and ị na-aza. Kele dịrị gị obi n'igwe, gọziere anyị ụmụ Biafra niile all over the world, ndị niile nọ na comment section a today ma ndị ga-egekwa echi. Gọziere anyị ọdịje ndị Biafra all over the world. Chineke na-ekwekwana aka anything kọ anyị ya ga-eji wee na-azụ maazị akọkwana anyị, ya ga-eji wee na-akwụ bezi akwụkwọ na ya ga-eji wee na-atụ ụtụ na sọpọtụ awa gọọmenti ya akọkwana anyị, ya ga-eji wee na-emete na awa peji na-ezikwa ozi ọma na sọpọtụ ya akọkwana anyị. Chineke nna anyị nwa ka anyị na-arịọgọ ndị niile na-achụ anyị mbịaka ka ha tipịa anyị, ha niile ga-etipịacha one by one. anyị na-aga ya ka ọfọ ọsọ obere egbu anyị obere gbuo onwe ya awụrụ ajọ ọgwụ. Ha niile ga-egbucha onwe ha one by one kasị onwe anyị na-echere echiche ọjọọ. Mgbe ha na-eche echiche ọjọọ ahụ ka echiche ọjọọ ahụ ga na-etipịa ha. Ekpere onwe ọgwụ anyị gwọrọ agaghị na-agwụ ya na-abụ n'iru, ọrụ anyị n'ihu, kpere anyị azụ. These critical times when their enemies are raising their ugly heads, when you strike them, Chineke na anyị ekele na gị because anyị mana na-ekwe ka ifere wee mee anyị kama ifere ga-eme anyị. You always give us double blessing. Ọjịja ma na nsogbu ọganihu na mbuli elu bụrụ afa gị, afa Chukwu ka abịa. Otu a maazị Nnamdi Kanu si ekpe ya, otu aka o si wee kụzikwara, otu aka si wee na-ekpekwa because nwanne bi n'igwe ọgụ nwa onye anyị na-ele n'obi. Yes, Ogbonna ya Njọkụ, welcome. Good evening, my love. Ogbonna, good evening, my love. God bless you, sir. Ogbonna. Kandi Chiazo, United States of Biafra, the hope of Africa. Come on, let's unite. Let's unite and get this done once and for all. We move. We are uniting and we are getting things done. We are uniting and we are getting things done. And nothing is going to stop us. Nothing is going to stop us. I'm with a very, very good foundation. And I'm with a very, very good structure. And I'm with a template. Where we put mandate. Where we focus. So who is going to stop us? And I'm with Kuruchi. I'm with Kuruchi. Oh, Guinea. I'm with Kuruchi. Only of them trying to just get it at the back of your mind. But tomorrow you're not sure. Only achukwanani. I am not choku. Only achukwanani. Achukwana. I don't have because he trying to get that. And we say mistakes. Say can't you say it? Imagine. Chinekena nyara ezigbo obi. Anyị na-agwụ nnukwu n'ụghọta obi anyị na onwe onye anyị buru ihe ọjọọ n'obi. Ọ na-ebuziri n'anyị, ọ bụrụ na onwe onye na-eburu anyị, ebuzi na you are doing yourself harm more than good. Ọkwụ n'ozi ọma Chineke na ka anyị na-ezi ebe ahụ. Triple L, greeting to you all, my genuine fellow Biafran citizens. Yes, Triple L. Kandi Chiazo, Manzesidors, you are doing great. Thank you, mommy. Thank you, mommy. I pray that we continue to do great in Nafachiko Kapiam. He said, and we all, genuine Biafrans, will be doing great. Everybody will be great. Everybody will be great. Anybody that is supporting USB government, greatness is your portion. Nafachiko Kapiam. He said, because it is our own. USB government maga support one day one Nigeria. God forbid. God forbid. USB government maga latch go back to brick. Na managa akako CROS as a government. Onye put that thing. Onye put that thing one day. Huh? Triple M, this is the time our leader Mazen and Carlo talks about. For real. For real. I got Bokoya na Belia. Ube eji ata ọka. Wala yeye asako di afa biko. Ube eji ata ọka. Na za ka afa. Ube eji ata ọka. Dewo afa ke ka kwa unique yo. Ube eji ata ọka, you're welcome. Good evening my brother. Dewo. Georgia Talker, this is your first time of coming to this coming to this channel. Biafran said, this is your first time. Let us know in the comment section. Candy cheers African Unite. This is our time. This is our time to shine. We say Africans say unite. We go. Traore is doing a very marvelous job. Traore is doing a very marvelous job. And to Traore Muife. No Muife call. Probably find for reformer. We always highlight reformer, Kele reformer, support reformer. iPhone call dancing and cow can call job. I can't drop by. And don't put it on us. Don't put it on us, man. Kiruka. Oni say Biafran said, good afternoon. Thank you massively for your excellent work as usual. Thank you. Thank you, Kiruka. Thank you too for your wonderful contributions and support and encouragement, and for all you do for our nation, USB. Thank you all. Thank all of you. They need na support. They need na contribution. They need na isi ozi ọma. They need na kashi ndị mmadụ obi. Chineke nna gọzicha nnọọ anyị niile one by one. We will never see any reason to cry. N'afa Chukwu ka abịa ma ise. Yotago. Chineke na-emebe anyị to be the light. We are the light. We are the beacon of light. Everybody find gara ya amụnye ọkụ Chineke nna there. Onye may accept that ọkụ ya ọ dịrị ya ma onye reject ya. Nwanne gị werekwa ọkụ ahụ gị werekwa the light and tinye na akpagashi ike. Onwe onye iji ụgbọ. Onye gị na mmadụ akọkwa n'ọnụ sef. Onwe anyị na-akọ ọnụ. Onwe anyị mmadụ na-akarị akarị. There will be Obi-Wan, I see you. Ola. Obi-Wan will say Ola. Obi, you're welcome. Ola. It's a Chukwu Darlington. From Go. You're welcome to the program. One good evening, Biafran Ambassadors. You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay. One the Kabapuni also. Ka anyị register ozi ya bịa aleba ya bịa register ozi ọma Chineke nna. Meanwhile, hear this.
If you don't allow we Biafrans to go, that zoological republic called Nigeria will be a worse place than Somalia, and today it is happening. And if you have not applied for your Somalian visa, please try and do so. Should I say Somali visa? Try and do so as quickly as possible, because the zoo is on the path of destruction, and there is nothing man can do to reverse it. Mark today's date and what I'm telling you. Nigeria will be destroyed beyond human comprehension.
Confirm. If they don't want to allow us to go, if they don't want to allow us to go, come on here and give me a repetition of history. I am a Pharaoh, let my people go. Pharaoh said, so you have many Pharaoh, now give me all of them. And that is the short bait. Nigeria have been mapped out for destruction because of their evilness. But when Chineke will destroy us, Sodom and Gomorrah, we say we destroy a Nigerian government. They are evil. And when in conscience are they go dead. Nobody going to fan upon Nigeria. Conscience are they go dead. Then only video now. Gonna watch this video. For the mindset of the enemies of our freedom, starting from the Fulani, Because when I'm probably find out that now these people they have a very, very long agenda against us. The Fulani, that our people should stop eating anything that comes from Fulani, from anything, anything, suya, banana, everything that relates to the Fulani, our people should stop patronizing them or eating or beats. You know, a lot of things that is happening in the social media. Mandaneji beans, gisment, asachachi beans, Mandaneji mini poto when I saw orange. People are seeing a lot of evil that is happening. And we they are poisoning their food and they are sending it to east our people and they save our people. So when we down maybe to eradicate us, so Chineke na when they keep home here. Sometimes I recharge the poison ourselves, sometimes the poison I got why I don't know. Because we are the ocha. But all we hear not only chicken na nature beko onwe ya. Onye chukwu na azọkwa onwe ya. No oshishi no na oshishi no na a ga-egbu ya. Oshishi wee kwụrụ. Stand still. So oshishi na-eme ya. It's only a tree that knows that na actually cut ya down. The tree will still remain there until I be able to hear. But we human beings, I had this was in a behavior because I say ekwekwo amaba. Ekwekwo amaba. Information is power. Plan and do well outside wherever I'm against us. All these things long years ago. I won't repeat it. It's just for an awareness for our people to be very, very careful and to be very, very cautious. So onye ndị iro gbara okirikiri na-eche ndị ya nche n'oge awa na mgbe niile ndị onye ihe ụra eburu egbe ya otu ha ndị a si wee sọrenda ndị Israel ifoto ha si wee gbaa ha okirikiri ebe ha nọ ndị iro si wee gbaa ha okirikiri ọra otu a ka ndị iro si wee gbaa nwa ụmụ Biafra okirikiri ọra even na that Nigeria unu na-ele anya kwunu dị aware ha niile kpọrọ anyị asị ndị ụwa wee kpọkwuo anyị asị Nigerian gọọmenti kpọkwuo anyị asị then anyị bịazie bịa nwezie gọọmenti USB Chineke na nyere anyị. That was the highest mistake the world made to allow that day to happen. That was the highest mistake they made, Nigerian government made, to allow that day to happen in Finland. That was their worst mistake they ever did. And up to today, they are regretting it. You know, their conscience are dead. And still yet, they don't want to allow us to be. Even in the re-declaration, the evil is still growing, but we are conquering the evil step by step, stages by stages, roof by roof. As the mountain comes, the more we are crossing that mountain, because under prophecy, that when the mountain of black got up on this Biafra movement, now got cross you over. But when the mountain now got cross alongside, and we are praying and hoping and fighting that we can never be a victim of every mountain being crushed. Are you getting the point now? Are you catching the flow? You can never be a victim of every mountain now. I gonna cross here. May you never be a victim of all those mountains being crushed. They were part of the crushment in that process because of Abraham Agwojo, or you know, or by April, or by murmuring and complaining with that solution, or by trying to place thought in the name of the mountain will crush alongside with that crush again. Because you only have the part of the mountain. Because now this Biafra movement, you are part of the mountain. One day you are part of the mountain. I got crush. You are part of the mountain. I got crush. Don't think that one day mountain if I need to be a human being. So, human being with the mountain. Mountain comes I got crush. Because more they rise up their ugly head, you will not become a mountain that will be crushed. You will not become a mountain that will be crushed. They have the high level of the kind of enemy, and that's when I have time to bring us down. Because why are you want to make yourself an agent to be that mountain? Knowing fully well you're going to be crushed. Only if you don't actually buy room now. Only in the chat video. The key point there now. Onya Musa Nefulane. Onya Fulane. Na abaring them madu mini. When anaro. And a bembo. And a churu madu mini. And a onwe hobble fanaro. And do talk as abani. And it's high time. Everybody will stop using the Fulani in our land. Both market man no. But anything not related Fulani, you quit it, push it. They hate you, they hate us. Ihe ebe kumasị wee na-abịazi na kpọchara unu vidio ahụ anyị lenecha ya unu ga-afụ ihe ahụ onye Fulani ha na-eme nwanne de na-abatago that some of our people si na-ekele m n'asụsụ Igbo owu ndị anyị na-eme Biafra bụkwa that the same spirit a bụbata anyị ime Biafra movement a. That is where I'm coming from. Their conscience are dead. That's why they are doing what they are doing. But USB is the cure. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. You got phone full and somebody was videoing him. And we actually teach our people. It's not this video I'm playing now. What I'm about to say is beyond this video. What I'm about to say after this video is beyond this video. Actually, can pay attention. Let's pay attention, please. Listen to this. On you know, mammy, na mini, if for the kind of wickedness. But in a how can somebody, a human being, do this kind of thing to your fellow human being? But why? Why now? Why? Can you the enemies of our freedom? Where mamre when you in a million and barandem mother. Just like in the fallback, I'm coming to that earlier because this is a way you teach. Open way for the heart of man. Watch.
Video me
Don't catch up.
You go drink and finish today.
Make drinker. Make the kind of don't give community now. Yes, I
You go bring water for people, you go piss inside the water, come sell and give people. No be wickedness be that. And we dey use and cook.
what about the drinker? Drinker, you will drink that food for
You see the kind of the level of wickedness, the evil, the heart of man, the heart of the enemies of our freedom. The heart of the enemies of our freedom. This is just, you know, you find in the Neketa now. This is exactly what is playing out. What our enemies are doing to us. Which is very, very bad. Which is very, very bad. Very, very annoying. Kiman odi onye akita na onye deserve ihe dị ndụ. Onye deserve ihe dị ndụ because this is pure evil. Now, if we find out that now, look at Nde Fulani now, look at there is a lot of things they are doing. And they go kidnapping, burn them mad, all these manners of evil they are doing against us. And we know that Nanda are our main core enemy. Here was my point of now. Some of us, and then no one at this girl, some of us better than this movement. Igbo Biafrans, like Biafrans. They wear this kind of mindset here. The Fulani and now, they wear this kind of mindset here. We're better inside our movement, inside this our freedom movement. How can somebody that call himself a Biafran, that is fighting for freedom, that claim that is fighting for freedom, then those kind of people are in for Akuokuya, and they at the stage I find on email, written a stage you find on Finland, then God declare a Biafra. Then these people, they were using the name Biafra, and they were shouting freedom of their people. Freedom in Finland. You now rejected that freedom that God have given unto you. You now rejected it. You now rejected it, and you now denounced it. You denounced it. At the same time, claiming that you are still fighting for that the same freedom that you have already denounced, that you did not recognize. When I'm on my point, you now, you see, when somebody only that kind of thing now, onye dị iche onye a na onye dị iche from onye a Fulani a na njiri mamịrị na wee nyue na mmiri mmadụ onye dị iche from onye ahụ. For me, onye dị iche say ka nkeletagodo ndị nwunye na conversation na biko ka let me greet our people. Izuchukwu Darlington, ndewo, see you. Afube, I see you. Ndewo. Chris Biafran son, ndewo nwoke. They will say Biafran said us, but they will Biafran Chris Biafran son. Chibuzo is a Udu. They will say you welcome to the program. Amanze, Chine Merem. May God bless our government USB. They will Amanze. Mora Bright. Say my bro, good evening. USB 100% for real. Chris Biafran son, good evening, Biafrans. And Chris Biafran son, show love. One love to everybody. One love to everybody. Oro ko di love nke bam sana na zazi pastor agape love. Oye di chabam bam na onye Fulani a. For ya, on the description I na bia. One day we were comrade, or militant. They was watching again. Welcome. Says they have been told, but our people don't listen. Experience will be their best teacher. Nke a onye nke jiri onye nke a onye jiri ike jide o. Onye a onye nke jiri ha abat ndị na-ejide o. Ịnọkọta ị na-aga ata. Ịnọkọta nnọọ somebody aga nnọọ ka obi na-aga eri ihe ndị Fulani nyere gị. Ga-erie their beans, ga tawasu ya ha. Gara orange onye Fulani. Chai, Chineke na-ekwukwala ihe ọjọọ. I already called my people. I'm my people stadium asị na nwanne. If una nwekwa na anwa. Unu mara that na unu cannot find something unu ga-eji aka unu wee prepare. Anwekwa na anwa go ndị Fulani beans or ji or onions or to anything Fulani na-ere. Don't buy if you don't want to use our local kama onye unu ṅụrụ garị. And what are we trying to say? It's high time our people need to start engaging ourselves into this agriculture. It's high time onye ọbụla kọwa ihe ọ na-eri na be anyị. Onye ọbụla chọọ wee ka anyị were aka anyị na-akụrụrụ nwa anyị na-eri na be anyị. Ọnwụ na-enwe chọọ wee kpawa ọkụkọ. Ịghọtago inwe compound were ọkụkọ wujuo na compound go chọọ ewu ha gagasị ewu ma ụgbala nne nwanne were aka anyị ka anyị were na aka anyị na-ere ya awa nke anụ ihe anyị nwa na-eri even na mine nọ na community mine nọ na village my mom my dad yotago mgbe my daughter ha latara retirement na nwanne anyị bido kọwa ugbo na my community enwe farm na-akọ ji na-akọ cassava during the season. Then my father self that time bidoro kpawa ma atụrụ. My mother na-akpa ewu. My mother nwee ewu that is only enwecha ewu 10-15 ewu. Papa m na-akpacha ma ụgbala. Papa m na-ala aka ụgbala mgbe ahụ. Ọ na-akpa atụrụ na ụgbala. Mama m na-akpa ewu. Yotago. Enwe ọkụkọ. Nwanne anyị na-eme ruo Christmas anyị na-egbu ọkụkọ anyị chọrọ ịkwatu ewu anyị akpatu ewu life nwanne family niile ata ewu nke anyị ọkụkọ anyị then gị chọrọ anyị ga mee garị eju everywhere onye ọbụla na-eri garị chọrọ ịṅụ ya aṅụ ịṅụ mgbe ụfọdụ onye bịa ya were ya nye mesara aka ihe ndị a ga-enye yotago re nke a ga-ere ere nwee ma egusi ihe na that is what we need now. Onye gbasara anyị na ndị Fulani mana my community ana m agụ na agụchi ike onye gbasara anyị na ndị Fulani nama eme mistake nwudete gị na ịtara nama na be anyị na community anyị ya nwudetere gị ti nama ma ọ dị ndụ ma ọ nwụrụ anwụ nwanne ikorokwa na ikorogo big time. Everything concerning Fulani that is totally shut down. I shut ya down. There's nothing like a compromise, nothing. Because of again ihe ndị Fulani mere anyị the pen iwe ya ka na-ewe anyị ma today anyị na-achọ ndị Fulani mbiaka ebe ọbụla up to today as I speak. Ọkụnụ wee ghọta the angle ebe esi wee na-abịa. Their conscience are dead. Ndị anyị the enemies of our freedom conscience na dị totally dead, and that's why they are doing what they are doing. So if you're expecting them to change, they are not changing at any time. If you tell my researcher no now, if you're expecting my researcher to change, why now with devil, up go full time as a devil now. Up go full time as a devil. What do you know for? When you like get ready. But I'm on one day, the woman go fizzle away. Something like heat here, or put it on there. Because some of your friends are on the Jacaya, I have on the Buarabra. I heard I go on we are my name on way, but not game here. But if I know to nearby sign woman, in a good say we can endure. But rise against the natural. Okay, I see we can one there. In a bigger photo, I guess we're not ending all. The G-Sharp you see today, you see them no more. All of them are heading towards the Red Sea, as we normally used to say here, it's all of you now. Our people need to start engaging themselves. Even onye chukwara la gị mmiri ka onye Fulani bịa Fulani aga na-aga echuru gị mmiri ebe ka akawo maazị na ebe ka what is going on and echuru gị mmiri for what kata ma ndị Fulani ga-abịa mewere kwara gị getiman na ihe a na-eme na gị gasị onye Fulani onto what level nwanne ka ọ bịa bewe gị mbọ. All those things must end, may eradicate can count for Fulani side based on our hope. Then entering inside this struggle, inside this our movement, we all know what is happening in our movement now. We all know that the movement get now in the process of separating the chaff from the wheat, separating the wheat from the chaff. Biafran spirit in state get now. Only mande will original, only mande will fake. Because you cannot tell me that you say you are doing for Biafran freedom. He happen USB. Now get promote to CROC. What is CROC? KO Brigi. Eban on a USB. Then why go to a world of now? Some people can get down there. Because anytime I try to go and visit them, sometimes I don't know about the wire here sometimes. Always some video short clip in the knowings from the other side of the fall back. Cameron when it's not engaging from their territory. I got there when it's not engaging in Aka. So to take enough for Ebana, you mammy, and meaning the Maranano. Where am I kind of? So to take enough on their own channel, Ebana, you mammy, and mini USB in Ango. But Kita now, they are now pissing outside the gate. They are no more pissing inside the gate. I'm going to try the game now. They are now more pissing inside the gate. They are now pissing outside the gate. Because that's the neighbors that Nana using Akoya. Hanos in Nakoa using she in their own territory. Or in our own territory. Are you getting the point now? And we go separation. Then we go demarcation. One I know in their own territory. I am in their own territory. We are the children of the light. I am a conscience in our own. Conscience in our own. The answer is no. The answer is no. And USB is their cure. a na-agbanye ha ọgwụ na mmiri, a na-agbanye ha ọgwụ ka a na-agbanye ha everyday, agbanye ha ọgwụ, a na-agbanye ha medicine. The thing na-asị nke ha, asị m unu very very soon these people ga na-etipụta oke mkpu, na-eti mkpu. Confession apụtawabe. Just get ready, grab your popcorn every day. Unu ga na-anụ signs and wonders. They will. Opera say good evening. Say Opera Nicholas, you're welcome to the program. Opera. He just says here, they poison the stockfish, rice, drink, produce they send from the north. Our people don't listen. Even the cows they sell. Okay for ya. Onwe ha na poison. As I'm speaking to this, if you are listening to me, hearing the sound of my voice, you're in on abroad. You are staying in abroad. And this kind of messages, you are not conveying it to our people. You are not conveying it to your own people. You are not conveying it to your own community. In this was no blood, this was in a boy, a person, and one. Ladies in a moment, a long time ago, sir. I done them. Shawanda, Uneris in Anonama. Casimano was 1 area Anonama, Keponano, no zone, and all I'm down. You have stopped Shawanda, Uneris in Anonama, Abachana again, but Coachara everything, Coachara Arabaya, Yati, Boko knows what all of them want, but Coachara. Bang, hang and about Kawachara. No blood is supposed to be done about our people. Because Hannah poison everything. Hannah poison every rice, beans, your pawpaw, everything. As long as we see can never suya and one nanny remano madu. Ma some of the suya fanata, Chano madu. We give on people and they buy an attachano madu in the name of suya. The name of fear. Their conscience are dead. That's why they are doing what they are doing. They are the enemies of our freedom. And I know in our in this our movement, but USB detected them. United States of Biafra, which is Biafran spirit, is in charge. And I wouldn't USB represent the grace. What represent the grace? When you don't recognize that grace, you got denounce all that grace, you got reject all that grace with USB. One day you will be out of the race. You will be out of the race. That's why some of them are out of the race now. Are you not seeing it? Because they were out of the grace. That's why they're out of the race now. And Ozekita and Han was outside the gate, causing nuisance, urinating in their own water. And how and here by their own self. Are you not seeing it? They team up together. Can have TPA. The TPA zone. Are you not seeing it? Grab your popcorn. Signs and wonders is unfolding. You don't believe that. Will be in charge of this movement. Man could get na Biafra, and you know Biafra is a spirit. One nigga badoanya. Iga badoanya. Ora toko. Opera Nicholas. Pure wickedness. Kandao. Pure wickedness. Conscience are the dead. Imagine about dead. Imakona numi ife nwere conscience. Imakona conscience anyị na-arụ ọrụ. Anyị mee ihe ọjọọ, anyị na-ama mgbe anyị mere ihe ọjọọ. Anyị mee ihe ọjọọ, anyị na-ama mgbe anyị mere. And we no go te anyị na-enwe remorse. We dey get to remorse. Ewe eziokwu kọwashi nwu ife. Anyị na-enwe remorse. Nwanne ndị a na-achụ anyị ha na-enwe remorse. Enwere remorse. Conscience a na-arụ ha ama mgbe ha mere nwanne these people are evil. These people are evil. But we are not evil people. We are not terrorists. Biafra, we are not terrorists. We are freedom fighters. We are just looking for our own freedom. We just want to develop our country. We just want to give the world peace. All we need, all we ask is what? Fairness. We didn't ask so much. All fairness can answer. Leave, let us leave. We don't want to take nobody's life, but you can't take our life and go scot free. You can't take our life and then we keep quiet. We must defend our people. We must defend ourselves. We must defend our family. with everything in us. It's not a crime, for crying out loud. So if they want to convert us like kind of we are doing a good thing, they want to convert good thing as a crime. No, we're going to cancel it. We're going to cancel it. I get John and I cancel lawyer. I get Jabrama Agua cancel lawyer. I get our we power cancel lawyer. And Ubinigwe got our back. Gonye kind of trojo. How can I be afraid of the created? Whereas I cannot be afraid of the creator. Who does that? Why in the Madugina created Ojo? Then the creator, you got to see creator Ojo. If you wanna only way go now. Only way go. You know, but they're not on the full and Ojo who they created. They're not on Nigerian government Ojo who they created. They're not to UK government Ojo who they created. They're not to European Union Ojo. How would they created? They are not the creator. But as you get to say this afternoon, I'm going to liquid the offenses. Liquid the offenses of Mans and the Carlo and my PM Samanapa has not committed. I go to meaning one by one. I read everything, all of them, one by one. You go Chinese now, and we're big for offense I committed. Of which I'm going to repeat it. I'm going to read it out here again this evening. Kai we many times we commit offense because then I try conscience hand the dead. I'm free for my heart boy for jaw. But I saw one wound in dojo. Dojo na pozuma, dojo na poma doma, na pozuma, dojo. We are going to cancel it with the children of light. The authority have been given unto us. We're not going to misuse it. We're going to use it by the special grace of Chukwuka Biama. Onobla raising his voice against us. Anybody that raises his voice against us, that voice will be condemned. That mouth will be condemned. And no weapon fashioned against us will prosper because that will not job. And the truth will destroy all of them. Because our own weapon of warfare, the spiritual, is not carnal. It's not carnal. Ochu nwada nwokuko one not the spiritual. Obere boom gebu onwe ya one not the spiritual. Ebe onye biko na wachi all the spiritual. Obosa abokuru ogama no nwoka all the spiritual. We are not going to shift the base based on our belief, based on our hope, based on our dream we have for our people and we have for our next generation. We are not going to deviate from that dream. We are focused. Any person not actually rise away as a mountain for us to get that focusedness. When that mountain will be destroyed. That mountain will be destroyed. Yeah? That mountain will be totally gonna be destroyed. Excuse me. Yeah, that mountain will be totally be destroyed. I tell you. It's a weaver. It's a weaver. I see. It's a weaver. It's a weaver. It's a weaver. It's a weaver. River run dry. River never run dry. There will go again. Go watching again. Philanthropist. Welcome to the program. Everybody listening with the gifts I in Biafra in broadcasting. Now I encourage. Man, you know, Oga Kogo. You know, go see more 100-fold. You take go today in Kiji. You can't make it on it. You never made them. They said us more. One day go. Greetings, Biafrans. Greetings. Talk to us when you are listening. There we go. Thanks. As you are listening well. Shike one man. There we go. Ezekweli. Ezekwesili. I see you. There we go. Ezekwesili. United States, we stand. No going back. For real. For real. People do us everywhere. Dojo everywhere. Do everywhere. Huh? Ihe mere ha a na-achụ ndị aka ha dị ọcha na-achụ ha mbiaka. At the end of the day, all of them are stumbling one by one. Obinigwe have risen. Obinigwe ekuliena. evildoers everywhere. Fools here and there. I can't see her. Gabahan on. I need an on. Biafran song. But let's check out the register this. All this. Let me register it. Let me just register it. Let me just register the comment. Fools here and there. I can't see her. Gabahan on. I need it. For real. I need it. None of them, they are getting it hot. It is very, very clear. Once you denounce the grace, you will be out of the race. Confirm. I tell you, I watched it years ago. Once you denounce the grace, you will be out of the grace. You'll be out of the race. You got out of the race. You know, see outside the gate now, because yahoo. You know, outside the gate now, because yahoo. You got for any point before. All the kuzoku. Biafra na asiju nya nwanne ka na akodi akosef. Okono na fear. Na asigi na kedi na ma na akodi akọ. Ka nwa na akodi akọ. Ka onye na akọ. Otu aka gisi na aju. What is this guy talking about? Because you no more be making sense at all. Because whenever you are no more making sense, you are out of the race. You got to say, man, I'm going so saying, I come last time around and I said something, and people started to insult me, and people started to curse me. Man, I met again. Why? Can you name people who are causing? Can you name people who are causing? In a Juko Magajo, they like Brugo before, we do cause wagon. They like Brugo before, they started cursing you. Why can't you ask yourself a question? Why can't you ask yourself, why these people used to like me before? Why are they no more liking me? Then you do gas at the attitude. Consciously got wagon. Consciously got wagon. If you know that my conscience had the dead. Because he was in Ishi, he was in Hondo. He was in Ishi, he was in Hondo. Ishi had this word in the use and then common sense. They don't want to use the head. Chineke na nyere Ishi, nye ha konuche ka ha use ya for the well-being of onye hu na onye azu. God gave you the brain. Nyege asuma Biafra. Give you a brain. Because he gave us gifts. Chineke na nyere umu Biafra with all manners of gifts. And you need to unique in our own ways. I need the unique in our own ways. You told me, Biafra name one of gifts. You be a gay happy gift in Kego and I get you don't know Zanya and care. What happened to your own gift? Only my gift, you got joiners and sitting neck and can't kick it. Then all on Konos and a man like Rincon and yours and maybe on a career. When I give me to now with love now, with the kindness, so now when I like from your way, I like Remy in I like Remotisa Messio Esia. I like Remotisa made DPM. One, I like your way. Instead of it, they were not jealous. One day, you may see a crusade. Oh, we begin it like a Chinese mother named Monia and Roma. Imana, the person is using his own gift. Now, I don't know Biafra or Roma. You know that this person is using his own gift genuinely, willingly, voluntarily. We don't know more Biafra, not Sabo Biafra. Instead of you to use your own, now I don't know Biafra. Onoma onyo zo jibagi tinke na. Ka ge bagi bia ti weziro nyo wa anyazi na chose ke party zo nya. Because of again spirit of jealousy. Because of spirit of envy. Maybe in they bitter for no reason. In every department on your but yourself, you can instead of you to promote that department or something like that. Then I will say an agent of distraction. Now that's the same department. Complain, murmuring everywhere without no solution. Yes, who are you representing now? Who sent you? Onye can represent. Ono ọjọọ na arụ na that department ahụ. Ọrụ ọjọọ onye na arụ na that department. Ọrụ ọjọọ onye na arụ na that department ahụ na this Biafra movement ahụ. Onye duere gị ọrụ ọjọọ ahụ. Masị na nkara duere gị. O sị gị ga-arụ ọrụ ọjọọ na every department ị nwetara onwe gị. Ihe masị na nkara duere gị. The answer is no. Because amenekpa o duere gị sị gị ga-arụ ọrụ ọjọọ na department o sendere gị. The answer is no. Ọkwa ihe ọ gwara anyị dat na nwanne ihe jikọtara anyị niile ọnụ ya ahụ to make things happen, to get this Biafra and give it to our next generation. Why can't all hands be on decks? All these fingers, all fingers are not equal. All these fingers are not equal. That is how we are in this movement. If I can't do they are not equal, but they are working for one purpose. Now, I need to team up together. Lawyer, I need to together for this body. Is it very, very hard for our people to understand? Because Menka, Nka, unique. Nyanya nano, Aburihente nano, Yimi nano, Oyono nano, but all of them are serving one body. Euranya na this Biafra movement, why can't you use your eye and see for us? And you're breaking our forzo. Why can't you be that eye? If you get happy, anya nyere ki were futara mo Biafra also. Gi chose ki anu waziente. Anya na anunte. Anya ona anunte. Anya na anunte. Anya na afụ ụzọ. Ntị na anụ ihe. Ọnụ na-ekwu ekwu. Ụkwụ na-aga ije. Ịpụta ụkwụ na-agazi ije gụnwa awụzi ntị na-achọ ka e blọkụzi ụkwụ ka ọ ghara ige ije. Isi n'elu part of the body. A ga-egbupụgo ntị ahụ, gbupụ gị ya tọgbọ gị n'ala. So when God give us the akonuche, can we use akonuche and give that? Can we run ezigbo ọrụ? You are not chukwu na bia lezie ganya or Biafran spirit bia lezie ganya. You are not using that akonuche and you know ezigbo ọrụ for our own way be, because this is the movement of the people, by the people and for the people, and that is what USB represents. Our government represents the movement of the people, by the people and for the people. Ambassadors of peace, fairness, equity and justice and progress. That is who we are, and you are not using it. If you know that Nimoga abused your office, you have abused the office, because to whom much is given, much is expected. Nimoga abused the office and that time this is useless, because you give to Anchuku, you are not using it. You got this testless, because you lose your test here. You got a employee on the ground, or this is useless. But all the new tests here can be okay. If you're going to hang around in the kitchen and they use here, some people don't want to be useful. Some people made up their mind to be useless. And when you have made up your mind to become useless in this Biafra movement, which means your conscience is dead, you end up in a trash. When our mom want to put the message, Biafran song, they said, the enemies of Biafran freedom going mad. It's about na ya kita now. Ani na umende na Makwe Square radio. Umende pugoro na Makwe Square. Obi ono fro. Onye obla fo na this Biafra movement now. You don't want to embrace self-discipline if I may preach now. You don't want to embrace this moral decency. This is the time for you to embrace it. Don't joke with it. This is the time for you to embrace self-discipline. Imani na akwa iro mwegu. Now this movement, it will pay you a lot of good, not evil. It will pay you a lot of good, not evil. Apply your common sense. Avoid spirit of pride. Do you know who I am? Avoid it. You trash. Without the grace of God, you are nothing. You are nothing. Grace and Chukuna with the grace and Ki would loyal to one another. Ki would respect. You may not be talking with everybody at the same time, but just will begin sound, will be your child, will be Sarasaraman Negawa. When you're black Gada. Anybody that thinks evil against you will fall. Or by pretense, or by manamani competing azo. You got the real, you got the genuine. You will manamana, you will let it be genuine. You know, good will be is allowed, but make sure you know we work on them. They will probably work you with Tipia. We work on them. You were now, you were in the Western da, all this Umugusa, Umunde videocast. You were never had no or call them. I am a way he work at Boa, but how many Western you work at Hamburg? if you go na the evil. If you na the evil, and they was raggy wake or them ma, keep seeing a me hot jog, when they was raggy wake, you and you wanna talk out there go ma. Check them now, their conscience is dead. Their conscience are dead. Check them. Let me re-edit how to come the mistake ever. Let's just. Excuse me. Yeah? Conscience are the dead. Anyone they was around you, I was around you, I was around you, because you had a mad drama, and we don't want them to continue doing it. Now, one you know, mad drama, you know, the Queen, I give Muno, the Queen, I give Muno. I can't hear the watcher, but how they was around how they was around you, where anyone I took his handle. They didn't have good advice. Now they was around you, can't even some of them now come after our life. Check them now. Check out. Their conscience are dead. That's why they are doing what they are doing. And all of them are heading towards the Red Sea. USB is the cure. If you are one of them that recognize USB before, you all need to go to this in recognize it. Chop away give back to this USB now. Chop even times we tap. Even times we tap no kukwa. We require the pass sound. We away because when you are out of this USB, you are out of grace. Guinea fake name, Guinea fake name. When they take it to the bank, yan is about wisdom and redemption. Oh, music, those children of light, those zig, those when they are tapping now. The guys in no lawyer. You still let her come back to this. I want to know last time around that now. Speed down, Gina, also that in moral, but also this self-discipline and moral decency. Speed down, Gina, but the best. When you watch a speed down, you get the same speed down, watch what the moral decency. I said this because I am your only savior, your key to your redemption. Redemption and just not catabia just like that. Take a pack home and go on. Charity begins at home. If you want love, nature love when they give out love. If you want peace, when nature peace, give out peace. You go, oh, you got so you just seed of discord, so you just seed of hatred, so you just seed of bitterness, never movement. Then again, they expect to get reap love. You want yara. You never expect to get reap peace. You want yara. Because whatever you sow, that is what you're going to reap. Because in this world, they find on email, seed time and harvest time never cease. Oh, you're not going to you're not on Boreko. Oh, you got Cocha Mango, you never expect to get over. You want yara. You got Cocha Mango. You're not talking, you got reap or you got harvest or gova. Kagova would take what you there now. Watch all the mediocres. They are out of the race. For real. For real. For real. And Chris Biafran son says the enemies of United States of Biafra nation USB are going mad. Confirm. They are evil. Will swallow them all one by one. One near of what couldn't go. Utakam Sagoya. Utakam Sagoya. You know dictator in this movement and drama. If not in this our movement, as long as we begin to one begin now to be declaring the power have been given to us, authority have been given to us. One no normally for nature and church go war for Nilishina, no nature and church gata. No blana talk you want to give you one job mayor. No black on come be area. No black on Ganiru Gaberonia, because I choro Kodro you number, your drone has number. To be honest with you, from the depth of my heart. Needing for na committee offense in if they come back genuinely, they repent genuinely one team will go look with it because he cannot lie against Biafran spirit. You can't come to Biafran spirit with ayo. You can't come to Biafran spirit with pretense. One Oga Bogike on a very good day. Oga Bogike na ahia. You know, with the pretense. You want to join this Biafran movement with the pretense. You want Biafran spirit is in charge. Oga Bogike one day. Ike get oye. Ike some people say oye now. Ike is oye G. But I don't remain strong and safe. Can be myself. That is the way for. Is the way for me go to say man. Is the way for to go Gozege. River never run dry. Oshimiri tata. When one can ya kopanage. Ya kokono mo Biafra all over the world. Ya kokono mo Biafra all over the world. Is the way for ya kopanage. To tell them maybe I land no na be kiyo madu miro mu ya kana ngo kakpere arebo ebo madu ngo. Eba na-ezi ozi ọma Chineke. Eze mụ ife akpịrị a ga-akpọ gị nkọ, akpịrị a ga-akpọ ezinụlọ gị nkọ, akpịrị a ga-akpọ ya biznes gị nkọ. You are blessed. Thank you so much, Eze mụ ife. Eze mụ ife say bless you too. One there were Chris Biafran son. You say United States of Biafra has come to stay. I've come to stay. United States of Biafra has come to stay forever. Say confirm. Then Tina Mauritius, ndewo. Tina ndewo. Tina onye ozi ọma Chineke na o mere nwaanyị isi ọcha na France. Ndewo Tina, you're doing a great job. Shike. Thank you. Did good day, my dear brethren. Ndewo. Thank you so much, Tina. They were beating for Christ. Good evening, Master said us. Our enemies are getting more ridiculous. They're doing more. But the enemies of this our freedom, because their future had when the future had a child. A guy, child. Those people are married at all. They are jokers. So Sunday after listening to all these truths, after listening to all these all the channels for they defend the truth, nice so much in can stand on the path of right. They blame but all these people lie for. May none of us, may none of them be a victim of these mediocres. Because this mediocre self, one conscience had about their deal. And we probably change. They can never change. They can never change. How they determine now run and how am I how am I at their end? Adro cool. How am at their end is very, very disastrous. That's why they are trying to gather as many souls as they can. I don't know now, when some of them now run at this Biafra movement. So, this Biafra movement, the Papa also illegal. This our Biafra movement, the Papa also illegal. According to the Bible, the Papa also illegal. I don't know if I'm making a point here. Also illegal because you're going to movement here. Gebatama, Mesrogo. Gebaton jaw, Batanjo, Njesorogo. So, Chineke Kupona can batam jaw na this movement here. Nafa Chukwu Kabiama. He said, when you believe in a comment section now, none of you are batam jaw. So, some mama, Konuga Batacha. And you nega batama. Because when your man can't be nobi. And the Yoma Yagana Berai. I swear to God Almighty. I'm telling you. As a man thinketh inside his heart, so easy. When you believe in nature, Choma nobi all the time. Your man Aderonya. You may have challenges, so challenges will come and challenges will go. But all my former, he can have me fruit in your due season. Blessed is he. Blessed is the man that walk not in the counsel of the ungodly. Am I here with the ungodly? They don't know conscience. The ungodly. Blessed is the man that walk not in the counsel of the ungodly. Or let them with the ungodly on the conscience. Yeah, and also blessed is the man that walk not in the counsel of the ungodly. You better let you then for them conscience na movement. Then I don't call. Gina na aruko knowingly or unknowingly, either by prosby or by association. You wanna get nde ubiapo na aruko na this Biafra movement ya. You wanna get nde mana ni compete na azu na aruko. Their conscience had the dead. And that's why they are doing what they are doing. I say, blessed is the man that walk not with them, nor sit with the seat of discomfort. Na neme ha puta ha gada. Ha ga chọ afọ onye aka ya dị ọcha, ha na-adọsa ya. Na-adọsa ya for no reason. Just like ihe nwaanyị isi ọcha na-eme. Just like ihe vam na-eme. Just like ihe azụ na-akpara nwa ha na-eme. Just like ihe oge nkere na-eme. Name them. All these 4 back paid agents. Look at them. They are a living example of what we are talking about here. Eh? The seat of discomfort. Ha bịa ha gada ha na-aga akpakasị ndị aka ha dị ọcha. Na-adọkasị. Look at ihe ha na-eme dọdọngozi ọrịa. Every good job this woman is rendering to USB, they will always come out with their own channel. Now castigate here. I castigate in the morning. I castigate in the afternoon. I castigate in the evening. They no longer fight against Nigerian government. They no longer fight against Southeast governors. They no longer fight against even the governor of fake governor of Anambra State doing a lot of evil happening in that land. Hapuchayini now. But the Nigerian government now. Watch this mockers. Watch this seat of discomfort. I be here USB. Not point homers of evil name. But I say, count it joy. Count it joy when you are being persecuted. When you are being persecuted of something good. I give you know if you are in the Bible, I know down. Bible. Are you connecting the dot now? You need further now. If they wrote about us. I know who said Biafrans na art in the Bible. Count it all joy. Meaning if I persecuted my Kenya because na Mary Gawon kind. All our enemies stand still and see the salvation of Chukwu Biama. The Egyptians you see today, you see them no more. All the enemies of Biafrans are disappearing one by one, day by day. They are going crazy and they are entering into the Red Sea. Are we not seeing it? Are we not seeing it? We are seeing it with our own eyes. All the whole prophecies, Mazana and Kaluku. Is it not happening? Listen to this one more time.
How are we Biafrans to go? That zoological republic called Nigeria will be a worse place than Somalia, and today it is happening. And if you have not applied for your Somalian visa, please try and do so. Should I say Somali visa? Try and do so as quickly as possible because the zoo is on the path of destruction and there is nothing man can do to reverse it. Mark today's date and what I'm telling you. Nigeria will be destroyed beyond human comprehension.
Is it not happening? Is it not happening? It is happening live and direct in front of our eyes. Then if you science as a Biafran, and still yet you are still messing up, and you are still playing the role with the enemies of this our freedom, either by prosby, either by pretense, and you are supporting our enemies, and you are pretending that you are with the government. The nature will work against you. The Biafran spirit will deal with you mercilessly. Because you refuse to be wise. You try to pay attention. Because that's an antenna here. Only CGG will ever knows. One day you need to one day when give you one forever. But what really matters while we are around here, what can you your positive impact to your family? What is your positive impact to your community? What is your positive impact? What is your positive impartation to your nation with this our USB? Get your positive impact. That good legacy. Whether we live a long life in this world or we live a short life, one day. No matter how we pretend, no matter how we dodge, what really matter? What is your positive impartation when you are around? When you are around. I am walking on Africa and Ghana, Ghana, and Ghana, Chineke, and one neighbor came up. ndị a na-eme anyị this thing nọ ebe a ndị a na-egbu anyị ndị a na-eme nta na-egbusisi anyị a na-egbusisi ụmụ aja anyị ịmanye Chukwu na ga-ajụgo ọ ga-asị gị na mgbe ihe niile a na-eme what did you do ka na ọ dị anyị a na-eme ole ndị na-eme ihe a created ọrụkwa the creator na-eme ndị ọjọọ created na commit all those events ha and gụnwa akwụkwa the created nọ dị anọ in the light side on the right side on the light side it's supposed to be the light. Chineke na-ajụgo what did you do? Ị ga-asị Chineke na onwe ihe imenere na ị just fold your hands ị condemn ndị na-eme ya ịgba ahụ ikwu dị eziokwu you didn't fight against like kind of isi ya na ihe ahụ na-eme unu emete unu did you do something if ị mere ka role play. Watch as some of us now at this Biafra movement. Watch that our women have risen up. Our women have risen up. Na keep as well. I couldn't find a woman why rise up na keep as well now. Hachioko. How were fake one? How were original? How the passionate? How the compassionate? How the fired up? This is your man. Now, chupagide bomba. Even when it she self, ha piakaragi self. He corrupt himself. Ha drop over. They tell you the truth in your face. Chineke na gozie ha jidesie ha ike because maazị na nkali gbure na abụ mọsụ na our women will rise up, finally rise up. Nwanne Biafra abịago, nwanne omego the prophecy ahụ omewago. Just a minute. Omewago.
Everything I told you came to pass. Only one is remaining, and that is Biafra. And I assure you that Biafra will come. That Biafra will come. That Biafra will come.
This Biafra we are building is going to be a different country from the rest of the idiocy that is called Black Africa. Biafra will not belong to AU. Biafra will not be part of ECOWAS. You see that useless African Union? No, leave those idiots to keep on fooling themselves. We are going to think differently. We will do things differently. There will be light where we come from. There will be good roads. Our universities will be world class. We will spend money on education. People will be well behaved. The Biafra that I'm suffering.
Now. Get now. Listen to here. Get to here now. Because what we do is more spiritual. Some people are taking this movement for granted. Some people when they battle at this movement, I already know we hear JT. I already know we hear JT. I already know you hear Madiga, but I know about anyhow. You talk anyhow. You act anyhow. No, you're making a very big mistake. You're making a very big mistake. Oh, now this Biafra movement, you are making a hell of a mistake. God forbid for you to make that kind of a mistake. You got back home going on. You got the remorseful. You got the at a lot. Before getting check what you are saying. Before you're not thinking of acting, check what you want to act. Check your plus and minus. You may have a result. You can as na the kind of Biafra I give you, the can also know people who they brain are to look on with us.
Biafra will not be part of ECOWAS. You see that useless African Union? No, leave those idiots to keep on fooling them.
Because their conscience are the dead. European Union, African Union, Nigerian Union, Nigerian conscience, they don't have any good plan for you. They don't have any good plan for anybody at all. It's only for their pockets. It's only for their children and children. Selling all our natural resources. And then using it to build mansions all over the world. Do everything. Whereas the poor suffer. Whereas your children, they are in jeopardy. But the good conscious men and women of good citizens of Biafrans are raising up. And they are waking up. They're choosing ones. They want to save their next generation. And there is nothing anybody can do about it. There is nothing any spirit can do about it. And anybody that want to rise against this group of individuals that have made up their mind that people now otara, because they are not ordinary. They are not ordinary. You may see them as ordinary people. One day they are not ordinary. And when you walk against them, it got it totally destroyed. It got it totally destroyed. I know what I'm talking about. Listen.
Themselves. We are going to think differently. We will do things differently. There will be light where we come from. There will be good roads. Our universities will be world class.
Okay, if you go the dream. Okay, if you go the dream, yeah. If you go the dream of this our leader, if for ya, we will do things differently. When they check every Biafrans around you, only name maybe an abidome where. Check every Biafrans around you. No, if you query na your own territory, but now to go. And you need inquiry this time around. You will think differently. So see, I think now, time and sitting on their nation building. Nation building kind of there now. Because conscience are in our own. We are not like the other people. We are not like AU. We are not like European Union, Natural Georgia. We are not like them. I want to go to hospital. There are people that can make joy, good hospital, good roads, good amenities, housing, name them. I got what Israel got done. We can what from Israel. For example, now, if you lay a hand in our resources, get now. Israel can put their equipment go now buying. Foreign companies go because all and they will develop Biafra. Think of an eye, everything and all that gangle. The Africa, Biafra will be the center of attraction all over the world. Look how beautiful Biafra got there. You man, all the ones in Japan, Germany, India, Goti, all of them are Biafrans, all of them are coming back. Even are not seeing the vision. That is the vision that now the world don't want to see. I made you say that now one day, I say that now, and climate change. They say they are fighting against climate change. In my own climate change, yeah. Okwa Biafra mass exodus. Okwa Biafra mass exodus. Biafra mass exodus. Because they all over the world, Biafrans will be going back home. But when you need shaky, I can also get in there. I said, I go back. That is the prophecy and on the say that now when my people are scattered all over the world. They are scattered all over the world. I know in pains, I know in slavery all over the world. Only the Yakumo Biafra. I said, I know in the Bible, but people they are not getting it. Now I'm asking time go to and he's going to deliver them, send them back to the original place and establish them and make them exceedingly great. Now we, don't be there. I got no child everywhere. That is the dream. Also, that now his thought for us is a thought of good. A thought for us, a thought of good, peace, and to bring us to an expected end. Okay, I'm can preach. Okay, I'm can represent. Okay, for thought, yeah. And we had each from thought to Masnan can with the thought of Ubinigwe, thought of good, peace, and to bring us to an expected end. And I conspire against him. Others will conspire against Jesus also. The same way can you conspire against Martin and Carlo. The same way they are conspiring against PM Samunepa. The same way they are conspiring against even the Tongos Arabese, which the Tongos Arabese gave them a war in Finland. Sangmania no na wari choro unu na eme no chere mu de Martin and Carlo Bochie. Na chere mu na chimu de PM Samunepa Bochie. Now, do you think that now all those mentality now, that according to Tunu Stage, do you think that you people are going to stop us? Us not now. What we do is not about an individual. It's about we, the people. It's not about an individual. It's about no. Even I did go there. That you know somebody that's more dangerous than her. Who they are aware? They think that holding man's in the Carlo. They never know that now millions of man's in the Carlo no have there. When there millions of man Samunepa no have. Even when they're more dangerous than Samunepa. It's not by arresting anybody. It's not by all this wickedness and when the Biafrans have come to stay. USB forever. USB is the cure and the cure of all this madness. The USB is going to be the beacon of light to this world. That's why they don't want us to manifest. And remember, they said that now the endless manifestation of the children, the world are waiting for the endless manifestation of the children of Olende they are. Now we. Chinekana goes around with everything. You need to suppress. Then, Onya Joraju, on a Jew, Onya Joraju, on a Jew. So all these mediocres among us are now with the last battle. I want the last battle, the in-house battle, the last battle. Nigeria got to go defeated by Mazina de Carlo. Would you one way destroy Nigeria? Destroy their court. Samanepa will destroy Yabusayan and Dotia. I don't know for ya. I be okay, Hamezri. I said, these clowns. Clowns are FNM is the beat guitar now. Clowns are now because he had represented, my that represented now. These clowns are represented. EGG de Berenashe. I can represent EGG Begasri and a Begasin. I want to die for EGG de bench. Cow. Cabana be Bereish, Nigeria Navy, but get no mosquito kind of mosquito shelters kind of one day they are mosquito shelters. I'm going to last time around here, right? And then I move for them because by the time I get my life in the late night. Late night we come as a kata woman here na Ngwere Abali, right? Ngwere Abali, I call me here the other day. Ngwere Abali, I put on an agana war. Now, go to my fair. It's a key about to disappear. Pia! It was the thing say disappear itself like a lightning. It cannot catch in so getting it. Can you do it yourself? Okay, I'm not going to Ngwere Abali. Look at Casper. Yotago. Look at your bitch. One then go among God the next day. So I'm not going to die for the because some yonder and I'm a mamma. Get to say what they all go for Abali. Not for her in a cover her now and then lizard can we war lizard and I say what lizard go there go meet a cover. I got Choro Momo here, Choro Mungo 99, go tell the thing. You know, the car gum, you know, the car something like it say anala. That's how the thing nala. The car magnet. Or choke or for us could read the thing magnet or the thing there. Just to start the thing one. Before the next day, the thing which they three. And in the taparacha they are pub. Jide three. Nah, Imaguna see some. And in the always. Hani no dikasi hani ne ladie na this house. And also disappear ya. Na the thing doesn't look at us. See, do you remember what happened? See for ya because okay no law, but okay no ni euro na azo na ngiga. In-house enemy must be rooted out. So kita na onya na amazi all of them. Onya na amaha. Me not to that thing now. You know what came into my mind, come into my spirit? Also, this thing this in Barabalia. No talk about all the enemies of our freedom, no talk about all of them. That was the word I heard inside my spirit. You see, yes. So that is it. Every enemies of this our freedom will be caught by the spirit of Biafran spirit. All of any nelu, any negese nelu, and you have zapunaka eba zapumano, then a lumini, mano no lumini. They will know to go card down and they will. Tina Mauritius, let all these prophets work towards getting prophecy on happy info and still giving us all those bad prophecies without solution. We are tired of it. Let all these prophets work towards getting. Let all these prophets work. Let all these prophets work towards getting prophecy on happy info, and stop giving us all those. Man, on your blog with ready evil prophecy now. This one, I said they're about to send that now. Any person that will bring any bad prophecy, now one you send it back to sender. I am kind of man kind reject. I am not in the spirit now. I am a man who original, man who fake. any bad false prophecy, and all you need to do is to reject it and send it back to the sender. I'm a kind of one. Ngede Benjamin Amodi said the truth is that their time has expired. We cannot continue to suffer from the hands of the support. And everybody, time has to expire. Time has to expire. Yeah, but they have know this judgment here. Judgment here from about PM. All of them, from grave. All of them has been buried already. All of them job hanging in Korako. Even all the PM just in here infirmary, apart from this shambolic, useless, this judgment here for pastor. I want a PM Potra came and I could by now. Everywhere that Charako. Immediate hand on Yanga, all of them, and the US, Nigeria, all of them, Malikuano, all of them started talking again. They started even talking about 3 years. This Nancy. Just after the account 2 days, and then back on the ground again. Because we debunked all of them. Whom if we debunk you have to go. Debunk all of them. All of them, just don't worry yourself. All you need to do is do your own quota and leave the rest to God. All the enemies will surely meet in their tragedy. You have to go. So that is it. Let me play this thing. Look at what is going on here. Look at what is going on here. I'm going again. Because all these Southeast politicians say they are one of the major enemies of our freedom. I understand they got all these puppets inside this Biafra movement. They are the one even using this Adado Aramba. They are the one even using her. Because that woman on the Nigerian government. When you teach the man, when you teach you can Irago. When you teach they pretend for they pretend. All of them, they are in the same boat. All of them hack your own way. You cannot find on internet. And even though spiritually that is what is happening to them, but they may be working together, claiming that they are fighting each other. But in the midst of them, all of them, they are in the boat of destruction. You have to go. Get into the banner. When you're on the basic now, they look at what is going. Let me play this one first.
Becoming the president of the...
No. Let me play this. Listen to this.
From his long time sleeping, Ozodima is shouting, enough is enough. Enough is enough. We no go green. 419, we no go green. Tinubu, I no go green. Lagos government, I no go green. Monkey they walk babu they chop. Hope Ozodima say he no go green again. Let me give you the gist. So in Imo State, Hope Ozodima said there is 7 oil companies in Imo State presently. And what this oil company is doing is they take their pipe and go underground, milk the mineral resources in Imo State, which is oil, but have their headquarters situated in Lagos State. It is very simple. Monkey they walk, babu they chop.
I cannot forget the reason why here in the name in Imo State, in Imo State. Are we getting the point now? I know some of us have gotten the point for a very long time, but I want to get to the point. You have to go. Here in the Imo State now, I cannot forget the main reason for name. Because Fulani, the Hopus of them was mounted in that Imo State as the puppet of the Fulani to E.G. Imo State hand over to Fulani government. Hopus of them Imo State hand over to Fulani government. All those strategic places here no gas na Imo State here. Even in Nepal about even in gas, natural gas. As Imo State in a very large amount quantity of natural gas. Na anya be the anya. Yeah, our own natural resources. So Biafran land. In our FBC is in a team when I say that now let all the armies go away from our land. And if they refuse to go, we will force them to go. Each one of my own ego. And I say that now let Nigeria, the gapas go bill. That now Nigeria should remove their hands from our resources. Now here we go our nation. We have our own nation. All the old documents in there. Nigeria refused to list it. Because the reason why Imo State had natural gas, Nigerian government can have gas from Imo State. Then in Imo State are not town. Our people are not town. Then at the end of the day, all of them will be waiting for allocation. Federal government again. From here, from your own place where put that. Do you get the point now? It has now the guy make it there now. Or the person can Nigerian government or they will now. And what you are going to go no native no go agree according to the story of this lady. But what are we trying to say here? Nigerian government is supposed by this time now, after that the declaration of Finland down at Finland, we got that confusion again creating and do to bam chineke na ga boko. That evil man and a bam you could sugar boko no wa. That guy who evil. After play all those devils art to play with Ogen Kre. On the young music guitar now was damage control. And Okwa State here, Okwa Imo State, Okwa this even in the yarn apart from territory, apart from territory, and this guy was also playing the role of destroying his own people, but he's pretending as an angel of light to Biafran people. You take my point. This guy, because all you want discernment spirit. If you don't have discernment spirit, by the way, some of them talk. By the way, more for them, more and they feel in hacker or we hacker need it. Sometimes only own them down they deceive, only they own them down they made address after committing all these offense that you committed. That is in the open. When you like the receipt of offense committed, how level of you know committed, a seed of discord, confrontation, condemnation, rejection, all these things. You don't know commit each other now, this movement here. And still yet you are still talking about telling us that you still love Obatobe and still love Mazananika, and you are still talking about Biafra. Somebody like Bam now why you search? When you search the room where all the room where obvious now, it's no more with Biafra. Young man confess go. Young man in a very big mess already. Young man where na race yourself, no one who the queen of race. Queen of Jezebel, all man you go. You want the music now, we lure more people with her. And all very few people go Genoano. All very few people go Genoano. And then that if Genoano deserve which or young Giano, I am never turned down a but in that people let the woman down as a woman journey. Or let the woman journey. Who is the let the woman journey on our Biafra? I want to know. Because all woman the woman journey for the group here. Please. Ask for link. Let me send the woman journey. Because I cannot see the reason why somebody in this man that said that is fighting for you, Umajani. And Umajana, man, I love Rosamaneba. They love Mazina Nicalo. Umajani love Rosamaneba. And they love Stamaneba. They love Mazina Nicalo. And you keep put on who say that now. When you support Rosamaneba, is Avro, Aga, Ujidea, Poche, just with Poche Samaneba, which means Umajani now, lend the Anabuno that now leader who now not support. Why I say no come on, I'm that which got out with the leader again. Because of they are fighting for your freedom. But then the woman journey. Can they get one hand? Who are they? Look at here.
I have oil in my father's land. You take your pipe and pipe my oil. Now, none of these oil companies have their headquarters in Imo State. All their headquarters is situated, located in Lagos, and that is where they are paying their tax, their VAT. While the government of Imo State will sit down and be waiting for Alawi, state allocation, FAC allocation. This is states that have mineral resources, natural resources. But Lagos is taking their VAT.
My brother, I'm Merike, let me address this your comment. Biafran should not tolerate these sabotages that want to keep Biafrans in paramount slavery in a zoo. Just look at the open hatred of zoo against Biafra since 1966 up till now. Why sabotages? If real, why? Why sabotages? That is the question. Why sabotages? Why sabotages are disposed with different, even a topic in our way. Why sabo? Can you the reason why you do it? Upon any name for name, Why are we still having Sabo in our midst? Upon mine right from 1966 up to now, why are Igbo Biafran Sikaji name Sabo up to now? Only the Sabo, only why the Sabo can problem? Why you people still want to become Sabo after he name in the 90s? Why do you choose that Sabo? Why? Ndị a na-eklem ndị chabu asabu akịta na ọnụ na-anụrụ akụkọ gbasara Judas. Ọnụ na-anụrụ akụkọ gbasara Judas. N'ufili ihe ha kọrọ na Judas ahụ nche na o mere eme. Okay, ọ nọ ihe ahụ ya kọrọ na maka Judas ifile na omeghe eme. Is it not happening in our own time now? Okay, ke were na nke ha kọrọ maka Judas now, all fake story. But is it not happening in our own time now? So if it is happening in our own time now, ihe anyị fụ mere na Judas ahụ ga-emekwa gụnwa. The time Judas is where end the up, he say end the up. Do you know how many people ji aka ahụ ha ngicha onwe ha based on ihe ji ọnụ pụtara onwe ha were ọnụ ha ngi onwe ha, and they use their mouth to hang themselves because of ihe ha pụtara n'ọnụ, because of akparamagwa ha. They ended up like Judas, which many people are going to end up like Judas. And Ekunoku Peter that denounced 3 times na nwanne ugbole ka ndị a vam na-eme ọpụta agbụpụ arachara mmadụ ga-agbụpụcha ị ga-arachara ka otu ga-esi wee nọ na this Biafra movement ị ga-enwe integrity. It is disgusting. Ikwu eziokwu today, tomorrow gasị na eziokwu kwuru na ọ bụrụ eziokwu. You say yes today, tomorrow gasị no, tomorrow gasị yes tomorrow. Who does that? Agbụpụ arachara. Suppose why aka ji na-eme the thing entertain? And now the what is going on now? On a very good note. Biafran name is Kita na Biafran Samanacha, all of them. Biafran spirit also. The spirit and the spirit and the physical Amanachana Denina on the Sabra. Hanina Chana stated down. Hanina Biafran Samanachana and the Biafrans there Dosachana Hebe Dosachara. And they know it. So the duty of we, the new Biafrans in the mail every day, I need the bunk or probably for Apatakwara. Nezuzi find is I cannot go on for need declare on their head. Now, standing on them, and of course, will be in the orchard. And all of them are going to end up there. And they already started ending up. Can't you see it? Okay, for them, and they start this governor, sir. Okay, for you. Okay, for you, and they can analyze now. Now, see now, hope so they maybe will go. Up at the beginning, no. If you know, if you in Nepal, if you in Nepal, now, in my own and the Nigerian government, my own their youth are useless, or they don't know the reason. Here, the man was suffering and smiling. They pay attention to irrelevant things more than relevant things. Their brain had to go lost. So Sunday brain and I run that country now go down. Up home Biafra. Also sundown the brain I can to Brono. And don't let them that brain up one day on a USB. Up and down on a USB. The only people DJ knew. The other rest, all of them watch are trash. And but they are not getting the clearer picture. If you understand this governor stand this is if you know Nepal, I want to Nigerian go you to my here. I can see this opportunity. I'll turn Nepal and they deal with their bad, corrupt government. Okay, for times we enter their governors, but bad their government team. Bad their government team. Opportunity came. As is here. Get us in one that place and all of them. And they go down. They go and then also the people are taking back their country. Nigeria. I am not considering Nigeria. Also, the Nigerian guy made their riot to take over their country. We are not talking about that anymore. But what we are talking about here now is that now we are dealing with the dead conscience people. All we need to do is to stand our ground. Southeast governor so any nigga they will get it hot. If not buying, time when you make a rule buy Nigeria. The Southeast governors I get all of them also. And I don't even know what we are still waiting for. I don't even know what we are still waiting for. The Southeast governors I cannot buy and I buy. Because somehow I would they, I won't so be for them. Then if one send them, and then they send them. This security and them, then sabunina, and then they send all this sabu. I want to put some of us over. I want to put some of us over, and they mess it up. You find a mess up. To a man, we shot on him, we go like the OJ to put in for it. Terrorists activate terrorists every day. God, no one you want to just to give us a bad image in the international community. But all their evil plans are dead on arrival. All of them are dead on arrival. I don't say I'm not doing way too much na video this lady because this girl was with on Yasri, our content creator. But there's an atom of truth in most of the things say for you. The only point on the may start here from video hope of them made to go on it is in Bukitana and which means now that we are being vindicated. That now Mazen and Kali is also vindicated now. The hopes of the match regime was state hand over to Fulani. And all our mineral resources can army. I imagine a bush in the Nani Bush there. And a book, why you should chasing on the Tongues of years and a book. If you go how evil they are. If you go how evil they are. I will this day to go small. To go small.
Lagos is taking the tax because the companies. They build their structures in Lagos. They employ people living in Lagos. And those people that have been employed in Lagos, they are paying their tax directly to the government of Lagos State. So the only thing Imo State gets is to take pipe. The only thing they can buy from Imo State is maybe a pipe. They can't even buy pipe from Imo State. They will buy Imo State. They will buy their pipe. They will buy their pipe in another location. But will look for a way to be tapping Imo State oil, to be drilling Imo State oil, to be sucking the oil in Imo State. Many people don't know that Imo State is an oil producing state, one of the richest states in oil. But every month, the state government will sit down and be waiting for allocation. The state government will be sitting down and be waiting for peanuts. That is why they cannot develop this state. You are taking my oil. But you have your headquarters in Lagos. When Lagos don't have one single oil, Lagos don't have one cup of oil. Lagos State does not have one spoon of oil. All the development you are seeing in Lagos, the oil they come from the south and the east. Now where they put pipe. Hope Uzodinma say, if you must suck oil from Imo State, you have to have your headquarters in Imo State. You have to be paying your tax in Imo State. We not go get oil. You know, the same way they happen for Bayelsa. Oil spillage. They will be taking oil in Bayelsa. You go to Bayelsa. Bayelsa is like Somalia. This is where they are taking oil where they use feed Nigeria. And the people of Bayelsa are very docile. They are not complaining. They are happy. How of them are maybe because they call them out. You know, recently he stand for Abuja. They wave bye-bye. Please, I want you to listen to Hope Uzodinma. Talking about the 7 oil companies where they drill oil from Imo State and they pay their tax for Lagos. Tell me another word for monkey they walk about the job. Tell me another word for monkey they walk about the job. Ocho.
We have 7 oil producing companies. None has an office in Imo State. Imo State government has no access to their nominal role to even collect pay as you earn tax. And then everything is about waiting for monthly allocation. And I said no, it must change. I had a meeting with all the oil producing companies, and I said you must have your address here, including those that are partly owned by Imo State government, with no business outfit anywhere in the state, operating from Lagos. I said no.
It's small.
Okay, for ya. Akuna nugia. This man the mean also. This man now one. This man now fuku akita now. This man now with the reason why. This man now with the major reason why some minute back. It will form of Biafran Liberation Army. Okay, when you this man also in Imo State, which is the dream of Mazen and the Kano. Because now this man now I'm a American son. Original commander. This is the reason why it will form of Biafran Liberation Army, because Masamene Palele the evil heart, because someone under him no conscience, someone that Imo State was about to be that Nigeria will give away to the Fulani government, which they succeeded in doing. which they succeeded in doing. Some of them created Biafran Liberation Army. Okay, we part to only never Sarah opposed on them and go to. At the end of the day, when we wanted to finalize the meeting, okay, Krena stepped in and poisoned the man, poison their mind, poison all the men. With Ego Mo Biafra, which go away also, coupled with the Nigerian government, they poisoned their mind against the USB. It is a seed of discord. Opposed of the man is before. But I was a kid now, Pari was here. Now, Pari was in challenge. Totongo's represent upon that. Kabia can walk out together. Kamana Kakosuna continue when now war the government now. They don't recognize USB, but not even knowing that no believe will believe. The government is bouncing back. The government is in a very greater way. Purpose of the mark are boss on Biafran land. If not confession for me now, all the go registered. If you go no now. Imo State, one of the there's if near oil ever this guy now the hopes of the man actually covers the guitar and not opposite. Man actually opposite the federal government, not really is in charge of the oil of Imo State. Then go present the federal if near work on the book. Here work up Maramana Nihu, Bompete Nazo, gonna check on here. And here we actually will make election onto go very group. Go very group. Maybe can the people of Imo State see with a better plan? Nakita now, no, no, born, actually capture the oil. Lie to lie. They don't have any good intention. These people, their conscience are dead. That's why they are doing what they are doing. And all USB don't need cure. Don't need cure, no, they are. We, the people of Imo State, we, the people of Biafra, will stop this man. I can hear this man also, we capture Imo State back. They don't know when they didn't know they see no there. They poor also, because this is our land. We are not going to leave it for any Fulani, either by proxy or by hook or by. I know that happened. Martin and Carlos say no inch of Biafran land will be given to Fulani, and we stand by that word. So there is nothing like election anymore in Biafran land. Are we getting it? There is nothing like election, Nigerian election anymore in Biafran land. Any election of Biafran land go by the 40 states, by our own Biafran USB election, and very soon, on a get commence. One Biafran has been redeclared, and the enemy is now advancing. What recognition can on in there? And as we are moving, we are progressing. Any person no plan no chiruso, any person no plan no chiri against this our movement will be crushed. And you will be crossed by Biafran spirit got crushing it. Okay, crushing it. If you don't want any name for no children get now, or only he get heat here, I get put on name. But those we hit in Egypt, only see heat here one by one. By plague. Okay, name, you can have your name. But never you be on the wrong side of the history. Never you be on the wrong side. Make sure no but I need no time I know, make sure I know on the wrong stand, right stand. And you debate to corner. I want my prayer point. You got to go. Let me just finish the reading the comments there because the comment. They will Mary Day. Juliano, I see you. Choose, I see you. Choose, I see you. Choose, I see you. Choose. Umonna. See you. I share this on X and WhatsApp medias. Okay, thank you, Chooks. Thanks for sharing. Please like the program. For the like and share it. Like the program, share it. Like and share. Like and share. Like and share. In this was in a member of one massage one way or the other. But if you decide to watch it, then I get or something. Because Gere Baron, you have to go, but don't cause nuisance. Gere Baron, thank you, Chiefs, for sharing the program. You're doing a good job. Okay, that's very, very encouraging. But because Britain is the one holding Martin and the Carlo because he's holding their passport and because he wants the freedom of Biafran's development and prosperity and to enjoying the Western country's citizen. I want to read it again. Britain is the one holding Mazen and the Carlo because he's holding their passport and because he wants the freedom of Biafran development and prosperity and to enjoying like Western. Yeah, John the UK Giana and Europe, our leaders. On Europe Giana, Jideko Masamunepa. We know it, you know. I imagine a Kawatran and keep as well. For European Union, in Europe, they say that self-determination is never a crime under international law. They told us. I like to go to COS in a finish. COS in a finishing and the Tongos are rebels and Abanya 247. On a Banya, that is on a piano to by fact and figures. This European Union, that in a one, now self-defense is never a crime. And self-determination is never a crime. They choosing or with somebody, not what a crime. And then one these two basics here now, Casamnet Badge there and all. And these two basics here now, got the Tongozara message wage there and all, USB government wage there and all. So if people can tell us that now self-defense is not a crime, why would you be using and kind? I want to make self-defense, which is never a crime under international law. Go ahead and kind you is different. Why is our own different? Why in kind you different? I lose in our own, I lose in our Biafra, lose in our own, origin turn on kind you self-defense is never a crime. Then in kind I was a crime. And I was the terrorism related because of running self-defense. One day always about Ashe. Europe to raise about Ashe. I get that their law who go and all. I get quiz open and keep as well. I get quiz open. Every much I see on webpota, I'm a big after how many months they let me put on as some Nepal. Say that terrorism related, affiliated. One I got open the Finland. Nature can even work against them. Something like hit Finland. Finland, I'm rather than equally for we barwala. And then my chitapa that no haji, why if I can haji there. Allow my jigina give me there. I got none. Or if they don't do the needful, if they don't do the needful, release someone as soon as possible. And I give me Finland, but then I give me Nigeria can Nigeria for already. Masnan Calabona Hono. I play here. Obugo Hono already. Nigeria was in the terrorism. Even Masnan Canada because I'm Buya, Biafra, but I'm choosing Buya. For some of them, and Akaya the Ocha. On the Western Nigeria, our leaders, or we you're right, on one year. Chinakanaga Boaka, Pop Driver. Because here, that you not try Haka, but to Nigga. They make America says they make it look as if Igbo politicians that is holding Mazen and Carlo is not the Igbo. They make it look like if that Igbo politician that is holding Mazen. Well, then that one puppet now. That one puppet. On the UK, there's a plant, all of them are there now. All those puppets. Abuash Chan, he can move out. Abuash Chan, he can hear Pampas, push your hand to Southeast, go and open up your nash, can they be your people? They didn't have from the Southeast governors. Abuash Chan, Hani Nike. Still an Abuash Chan, Hani Nike, Pampas now, but if I'm not mistaken. I'm then I be sent to be. Don't worry yourself. Don't worry yourself. You see how it goes. This cat girl, chooks this cat girl talks rubbish at times. We have gone above all this distraction and the deceit. Our focus now on USB and their fascinating work. Let everybody support USB, sovereign nation. Confirm. Right. Chidi said, Vam, another Oranjo will die before freedom of Biafra. Only Patranko Amusi will EJ said, Umajani is the people with the same views as us. They are against our USB government and the Biafran freedom in the general. Adasabu and her cohort are gone forever. Okay, Umajani wo ndị na-egekwa ya ntị, ndị na-enwekwa the same views like hers. Okay. On them for the same views like us. Some woman down at Umajani. Okay. They and Umajani and they were against USB, right? They also USB. That's why I had to anti. Okay. Pointing on there. They are against our USB government and the Biafran freedom in general. Adasabo and her cohort are gone forever. Please, I'll be right back. I'm back. Okay, so the same Maja now, I'm hate to the USB government. That's why they're supporting the woman. Okay, noted. It's all right. I got going to the woman. Christopher Chukwemeka is a Chuku. Sende woman as a Biafran said or Shike. Thank you so much, Christopher. Thank you so much for your kind words. I really appreciate it. Oluchiwa God. Oluchiwa God, thank you so much. I see your gift. Oluchiwa God, I see your gift. Oluchiwa God, thank you so much for Thank you so much for your gift. There we go. Mary K said, Biafrans, we don't want to remain in the condition our fathers, mothers, and their grandparents and their parents went through. We can't continue the same situation again to remain in the zoo. We no go agree. I mean, you don't want to. I have to go there for radio. You don't want to. I have to go there for radio. All these mediocre are calling band as well now. I want to call him band as well. But kita keep as well. I need to give future one by one. I need to get disappear. They will disappear. The time here and there, the time here and there, na keep as here again. We don't know where. I'm a porn herself. I don't have an issue. That's she ain't cover she herself. I want to say, you don't have a name. Don't worry. So see how it's gonna happen. I ain't gonna declare in every year. Just like as we are doing here now. Other people are also doing it in many platforms. Who me fake will go. If no one man name analyze one, you shot at the other day. One money before self. The man finished that woman. Go finish there. No time got butcher small. Maybe you can. You just said Mazi Fulani and Britain in conjunction strangulate our economy and then began to carry out genocide on our people. These people are no longer thinking right. They are worried about what to eat daily. Telling you, their conscience are the China dead. And when you bring an amusion, the one you bring an honor, that is what they mean. You might hear the thing you will tell in the way. When you are Junior, they buy knowing fully well that Nahia Fan email against us is a pure injustice and not trying to be. Why are you now on Sabo? Why can't you continue? Sabo on a tier in a table. Why can't them see now one neck we were this USB are put on now? One the corner black who again a USB, or not black disposing a co again a USB now. So that whistle library now. When you're not co again a USB and not co again. And I believe split again the split of this whistle library and Biafra land now. I got connect to more Biafra spiritually. That whistle is going to connect Biafra spiritually. The whistle land the Buddha where. Maka ndị against ndị ọjọọ nwanne ndị ọjọọ ga na-agba ọsọ then our people can be connected. That is what I'm seeing. I don't know about you there. That is what I'm seeing. You go, I think we get to somewhere. Merike, how can Biafrans allow wait. Merike says, how can Biafrans wallow in poverty in the midst of abundance of natural resources? That is the thing. That in a way very big, very big. This because as we go here, as that now, no we haro. It is all haro that na king Jugu Enaga. Then the servant now ride his own horses. King Jugu Enaga. Servant now ride his own horses. I am here man Umibo. Was not a Carlos Kane is Renanda. Bonye BBC board reaction. Because he is looking at this artist governor. Just no PNS Serena, so CNS Serena now. Nana Bakiti Katakata, I saw wonderful. Then one young one must not Carlos Mba. Then one got some come on the planning as Savia. Now, young one, how are disposed to serve one? Fulani disposing as Savia. Upon the Fulani name and get man. Tete. Upon the Fulani name and get man. On the Fulani name, casing go to Ebro. They will get my name as a Nachi Yanachi. Oh, now. Because of knife for circuit, the name of Jugo Gabiam. Na Bushi. Azacha Chinedu, Zacha Udoka, Zata Ikechukwu, Zacha Manachukwu, Ayana behave man. Ayana Zazia 9. Then Azacha for Ikechukwu. If when you're Fulani now, boss, where is the God's power? Basically, Ikechukwu of Nazi. Is Zacha Ikechukwu, for example, if when you're Fulani, you're not going to Fulani also. Basically, Ikechukwu is as a Nazi. Does it make sense? Chineke na nene na so okay even if you no my una mara go carry more Chineke na make a dey look na any dance zubidre cha chita na ayo zuzu kai na eme anye mekwa anya ahụ prodigal son mere. God, I have sinned against you and I have sinned against heaven and earth. I have sinned against my father. I have sinned against Mazina Nikalo. I have sinned against BM Samanepa. Please, I am going to go back. I am going to apologize. I'm going to cry for mercy. Come on, even if say Biafra movement at the gate, it's going to happen to a lot of people in this movement. When they go biko be akwa look na one mechatiku biko na bara biko kama oruze no ndị na serve ka oruze no was the servant of Biafra ga na-enye ha nri na ka eti ha na ọ ga-eme. Now go to the years ago. Chineke na give us better understanding of this message you see at now. May you never fall on the empty ground, suffering in the midst of plenty. Very good. Will be good. Very good. Say Biafrans want to make and PM some neighbor want to make and see free. If Britain want Mazana Nikana and PM some neighbor free and Biafran free. Let them tell you to release Biafran leaders and the Biafran. When the UK don't want us to be free, they can never want us to be free. In the UK, in the Ethiopia, they can't want us to be free. They will never want. Do you know the reason why? Why? What do you think that makes Pharaoh not to allow Israel to go that time? If you know Pharaoh actually release Israel back. Because on Israel they bring everything. On Israel they bring everything. Doctors, scientists, daughter, nursing. Everything, construction, everything. Everything in Israel and Egypt. And that's not the Alawa. So the Pharaoh see my way on Nako. No one happened that Alawa, or let them get Israel. That was the problem then. Then in the Nigeria happened Kalawa, or let them Europe from us our mineral resources would they alive. Our own mineral resources would they so it's only I'm Mazinan Kalusina and I find a fight. not have the last miracle here on earth, not get married, but we keep on doing it. Our ideology. It is our effort. Anyone, the people that are forced into by the help of Chuko Kabiama. Effort time, Chinukuna, any effort of Chineke Naga magnify here. Or the story of the four leprous men now. Four leprous men now, Asnana by this time tomorrow. That now, Gada, everything got them. That's a man or drop yourself. But Chineke na say something. Chukuna ga use on the four leprous men. Then after the hand, Ebano na agro na igbu ha. Asina, are we going to remain here until we die? Get plenty of mouth. Na ga na ebe agro agugbu anyị. Onye nke asị mba na ọ na-apụ kịta na ka ha pụọ ka ha gaa na town. But ọ na-apụ na town self na ndị mmadụ ga-akụgbukwa ha based on na ha bụ ndị ekpenta. A ga-akụgbu ha. But onye asị data ọkwara na anyị nọkwa n'ihe na agụrụ ga-egbu anyị ihe na anyị ga-agụrụ ga-agụgbu anyị mpịa. Ọ ka mma na anyị pụrụ apụ. Ahụ na epụzi eri anyị eri, ọ na-akụgbu ya mara na ya dis agbara mbọ. Onye nwa the spirit of Biafra. Instead of anyị nweghị n'ofu ebe na-asị na ị na-eche ka Maazị Nnamdi Kanu pụta, ị na-eche ka PM pụta, ị na-eche ka nwanne anyị ga na ebe a na-eche nwanne ha kpuchi anyị niile. But when we rise up, they make that move. Chukwu na magnify the four leg of the four leprous men na ha na-abịa in the camp of Onaza dum achịkwa na ndị enwe ihe na-eme na anyị na-egbaziri ọsọ ya ọkwa na Chineke na magnify the leg of the four leprous men na a na-abịa dịka sif ka giant na-abịa otu aka Chukwu na si wee na-emere ihe gbasara this out Biafra movement, but people are not getting it. Now I think I've said enough tonight. Let me just put this link in case someone when you I want to round it up. I will be rounding it up. I'll still have some few video to play. But you can go check the comments here. But let me put that's the link in case someone when you let me put the link here. Okay, so if there's anybody that want to say some one or two, whatever, submission, this is the link. This is the link. If any person want to say one or two, this is the link. I'm rounding up. Tomorrow is another day, but can't conclude with the comment section. Rounding up. If they truly, if EJ said here, if they truly Umife, I have one more video to play, just to light it them around the hub. Maka to give a warning, like kind of to advise our people, Maka all this their nonsense election now. I want to bring him got right here, then I'll pass the message to our people. Of to whom it may concern or but it's supposed to concern us. He said, if they're truly Umife, they shouldn't have listened to Isaiah the criminal, the polluted. Love of money is very dangerous. Men on the ground are guilty to the Biafran spirit have exposed them. Confirm, you're right, sister. You're right on that. USB, America says USB want to be called soldiers because they are on a mission of serving the nations of Biafra. No more calling them men on ground. Confirm. You're right. They are soldiers, USB forces, USB army, USB police. Everything now is now USB. USB police, USB army, USB navy. You have to go. Then Obi-Wan. The resurrection of Biafra as a nation in Africa will be a shock to the world until all black people on earth Wakanda. That is it. I'm going to black a few man about Wakanda. All by Waka at Paradia Wakanda. In the movie Wakanda as Chineke. Nandoche movie this Sunday at movie for also over vision man Atia. Ndocha ga-emecha rachacha ndị isi ojii ike ndocha ga-emecha savụ anyị n'ụwa ga-eme life and direct nnocha ga-emecha serve anyị by the time Chukwuna ga-agbawa anya Chukwuna ga-emecha gbawa ndị Europe aka gbawa ha niile aka si ụmụ ifelawanụ orugo kwa omume dawazienụ ndị ọcha ga na-etrupụzi na-abịa arụzi anyị biko ihe niile efe a mere anyị ha nwa ga-asabụ anyị lewekwa anya nke anyị aga na mgbe ahụ mkpere ka anyị mere ike na because ihe anyị fa na-eme na we are fighting for our new generation ọmụmụ anyị ka anyị na-alụtaziri ọgụ a so Obi-Wan, you're right. I'm special. Oh, Mama Biafra, you are blessed. Anyone that makes themselves your enemy, they must must swallow. We, your citizen, children loves you. Yeah, I'm special, registered. And this one also. Everyone support USB, not bridge. Everyone be praying for DPM. What happened to PM will never happen to her because the good of Biafrans. This is very, very important. Yes, Mary, you can. You're right. Here comes Frank Okoye. Frank Okoye is in the building. Good evening, Mazi Okoye. Good evening, Mazi Okoye. You're welcome to the program. There we go. This is Bob Mad. Greetings, Genubia, France. Mazi Okoye is greeting everybody. Genubia, France. Like and share. Like and share. Like and share. Like and share. Okay. Look at the last video of the day. I just want to play this. Genun Teba and Chikota program and Avalia.
Is flying down in DSS custody. That failure to do that, he will face the consequences. So what do you have to say about it?
That's very good. That's very good one. And it's not only billionaire, Igbo billionaires in the UK. Igbo billionaires and the veteran army in the United States of America has one Obi to stay clear from presidential ambition that is coming 2027. Instead of facing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu case and Biafra emancipation, Obi is busy inspiring or aspiring to become Nigerian president comes 2020.
Kuna forget now. Eba now, I don't want to again. I remember COS made an announcement last week Saturday, the fundraising. I keep on doing it almost like every week. Also, there is nothing like normal election in Biafran land. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did it, but we still maintain that legacy. No election in Biafran land. And then we go government now. We're now operating our own government. USB government is our company. It's not a joke. It's not a joke. No election in Biafran land. No election. So P2B Ebidokwana again. And don't really get him up with good luck, Jonathan. They want to deceive people, gullible Nigerians again. Aputakwana say, Jonathan Aputakwana, good luck, and it's better than Tulumbu. Let us go and vote for good luck and P2B. And they can do that. Like they have Habikwana also. This time around, there's nothing like election in Biafran land. It's cancelled. It's the only election permitted in Biafran land is the 40 states Biafran, United States of Biafran election. 40 states, only election. And whenever they're going to do it, our government will announce it. There is nothing like Nigeria, no more Nigerian election, even in Biafran soil. Anybody caught is in a election, na Biafran soil. They are not committing treason or both spiritual and physical treason. Get on to this young man. Get on to this man.
7. I think that is calling for a serious, let me say, reflection this time around. Nnamdi Kanu is from Abia State. Obi hails from Anambra State, Agolo. The same Igbo race. After going through what he had went through from 2015 to 2017, Kanu was abducted in Nairobi, Kenya by Muhammad Buhari administration and thrown into jail, DSS jail, since 5 years now. And he does not touch Obi. Does Obi not have feeling as human being that Kanu is his brother? Does Obi not know about how Igbos have been suffering after Nigerian Biafran Civil War in 1970? When they come back from war, Awolowo gave all of them 20 naira, no matter the amount of money you have in the bank. Igbo man started suffering, irrespective of what Igbo man did for Awolowo. When MIR was the premier of East Central States of Nigeria, Awolowo was thrown into the jail by Tafa Balewa and then Nnamdi Azikiwe. It was MIR and Igbo man that removed Awolowo from Gachua prison in the north so that Northerners, Hausa Fulani, will not kill him and put him in Calabar prison, treating him, giving him every VIP treatment as a brother because we are Southerners. And after the war, Awolowo had the impetus, the animalistic feeling to give the Igbos 20 naira. The whole money they had in the bank, he seized it for Nigeria. And today, after the war, we've seen how God has helped the Igbos. They have done well on entrepreneurship, controlling almost 99% of Nigeria economy. Commerce and industry in Nigeria is under the hands, the pimps of the Igbos, because they are doing well on trading and commerce. Today, we've actually won Obi on and on to stay clear from political leadership of this country called Nigeria. Nigeria does not mean well for Igbo man. Each and every administration that comes and go is coming out with filthy excuses against Igbo man's business by imposing monstrous job-breaking tariff at Tinkan Island, by refusing to dredge River Niger, dredge One, and build world-class wharf in Uyo, in Calabar, in One Seaport, Port Harcourt, so that Igbo man will not be having it very, very difficult after clearing his or her container, at Tinkan Island. He will start paying tolls from Apapa down to southeastern Nigeria. It will be easy for them to clear their containers at River Niger, clear the containers at dry port, seaport, or where clears their containers at One Seaport, River State. What about Calabar deep sea port after developing it or revamping it to the world-class seaport? They don't do that. They only want Igbo man to come to Apapa and clear it and pay money, pay staggering amount to Lagos State, southwestern economy, and suffer back down to southeastern Nigeria. Obi, you should pay attention to what the Igbo veterans, war veterans in America, they want that if you continue, you will face the consequences. Because no Igbo man will elect you, cast vote for you comes 2027. Every warning is falling on your left ear. Nnamdi Kanu is suffering in DSS. The Fulanis, they don't want him. Yoruba man is in power today. He removed only Sunday Igboho. Why not remove Nnamdi Kanu from DSS? Does that make you a Nigerian? Do you think that we are not part of Nigeria? If we are part of Nigeria, you won an election, comes 2023. During the presidential election of 2023, you are the winner. Did they give you the INEC chairman, Mahmoud Yakubu, a Muslim man? He was aggrieved that you won. Did he give you? They went to the court. The justice is over there. Are they not Yoruba and the Hausa and the Fulani? Did they give you? They keep on reading and reading. The chief, the Attorney General of the Federation, Ariwolo, read law, read constitution, read abracadabra for 12 to 18 hours. Did they give you your mandate given to you by Yoruba man? Yoruba man voted you, Hausa man voted you, Igbo man voted you, everybody, Robo man, Ikwere man, Efik, Ibibio, they voted you, Benue man, everybody voted for you. Did they give you? Obi, all these warnings are falling on your deaf ear. Obi, stay away from political leadership of this country. If Mazin Nnamdi Kanu is still in jail, DSS jail, Obi, stay away. They don't want Igbos, Obi. Stay away until Mazin Nnamdi Kanu comes out from jail.
Thank you, sir.
Mazin, can you hear me?
Yeah, Mazin, I hear you loud and clear.
You're welcome.
I greet you, Rinne, the man that never tired, the man that never rests, preaching the gospel of redemption. Thank you very much. I greet you, everyone on the platform now. I greet you, Those on the comment section, I greet you, Biafran, according to your time zone.
So,
Um, you see, I just come in, I just joined, but the word of this our brother, I am so happy on what this brother that do analysis. He have spoken, he talked to be exactly whatever whoever person, every other Biafrans will tell Obi, that is exactly what that guy have said, without minding words.
I'm telling you.
First, Obi biased Atiku against Buhari,
Shameless.
and they won election with landslide victory. What happened? They took it from them. First year advocate of Nigeria, an Igbo man, he was about 90 years at that time, almost 100 years. Obi took him to go to court. They took him on a wheelchair. Still, Nigeria did not respect him. They gave the mandate to Buhari. Now, Obi contested as a president that vice him. Now, Obi won the last massive victory against every other person, every other party and co. Obi won it. But what happened? They refused to give him that mandate. He was denied the mandate and given it to Tinubu. They announced the election by the wee hour of the day. I think about 3 o'clock or 2 o'clock in the morning, and run away. Then after that, Obi went almost or he was there.
He went to court. He still went to court.
Yes, he went to court. Still, they flogged him there. He went almost hiding or not saying anything. At the end of the day, they are proving to him that he's an evil man. He can never preside over Nigeria as a president.
So why is he coming out again?
Now, Obi is coming out not just only because he wants to come out. Something is pushing him so much. With the ISO agreement he had with the British government that made him to join the Labour Party. And they are using him to distract this very movement, this declaration that they fought with everything in them. But one thing is true. One thing is there. Obi cannot stop Biafra. And for this last time, Obi will never distract Biafrans. They will not use Peter Obi again to distract us or divide us. It will not happen. Biafrans are wiser than ever. What happens to us many times will not happen to us again. Biafrans, I want to remind us, Nigeria and British government played this game on our internal leader, Dim Chukwuemeka Onyegojukwu. When he came back around 1983 or so, they lure him, they convince him, they did everything that he should go into politics so that he will govern Nigeria. Dim Chukwuemeka Onyegojukwu, in his wisdom, tried to pedal and play along with them. And what happened? They betrayed Ojukwu seriously. They betrayed him even in the old Anambra state. Ojukwu could not win even governor as a governor of this thing. What do you think it is?
They messed him up.
Ojukwu could not even win so many things in the Anambra state. What do you think about that? So, Biafrans, this time again, they have raised their ugly head. They have come with the same plan again to, lure Biafrans.
After they arrest Samuneba, they want to start again.
Yes, they want to lure Biafrans out to come and do this shenanigan, and they're going to use it to calm the nerves of Biafrans. But it will never.
New hope. I am with their next caption.
Yes, that will not. That
new hope for the nation.
That Biafrans will not allow. And I want to tell you this: look at the game they are playing. Watch it as they play it. Yes, Obi is pulling crowd because of how he is. But I want to tell you this, Biafrans. After all this, during the last hour, all of them will now be PTV tickets. We will not have platform to run on. Peradventure that they give him the tickets, they will still betray him, just like Yesu Nwike betrayed him, just like Soludo betrayed him, just like many of them you can name betrayed him. Even the governor of Edo State, the governor of Edo State is telling him that he will not come to Edo State without letting him know. What an insult! So, Peter Obi, do not allow yourself to be used again against Biafrans. You are a Biafran. You are an Igbo man. You should know that. In fact, if Biafrans will advise you, or we're advising you, stay away from anything in Nigerian politics, because they will never allow you. Join hand in fighting this cause, because Biafrans have resolved to go home and govern themselves. If you so much love governing your people, come back and join as Biafra take total control of his land, the 40 states of his territorial integrity. Then you can come out and contest under Biafra. And Biafrans will love to vote for you. You come out there and contest. So far as we join this cause, this is our quest of getting our freedom. And remember that our freedom, we are getting it already. It's just recognition that we are fighting for now, recognition that we are calling for now, recognition that we are negotiating now. So join hand with us. And every Biafran person, every of us, will not encourage P2B to go again for Nigerian politics, because Nigeria and Britain are playing game with P2B. You, Biafra, join P2B movement is a distraction, because every Biafran or every of Biafran person that is minus from this cause is a minus. But if we, all of us, stay, join hand like broom that is well tied, nobody can break us. Biafrans, we are wiser than before. I want to use this opportunity to thank all of us for last week, Saturday. May God bless every one of you, genuine Biafrans. Every one of you that have donated for the PM appeal case. Every of you that donated for our regulations, our liberations, to the defense of our land and whatever the nation that you need. May God of heaven, the Lord of hosts, continue to replenish your pocket, your purse. From where you get that money, from where you take it out, it will never go dry. It will continue to multiply. Blessings upon blessings. Blessings upon blessings. blessings upon blessings. And as God is blessing you, continue to donate. Those of you who desire to donate, but maybe you could not make it because you did not have, I want to assure you that God is at work. Favor shall locate you. Grace shall locate you. Mercy shall locate you. The way of you to make it is here, and you will make it so that you will join the train and donate for our liberation and the cases of our leaders out there. Thank you, Biafrans, for as you are proving yourself. Continue what you're doing. Continue to do it to the shame of devil. The enemies have seen that nothing they can do will deter us from our resolve, being Biafra. May God bless us. Now, as the Exodus, I thank you so much. I hit my mind.
God bless you so much. Always on point. The minister. The Benigwe Goziege. You know, a great one indeed. Your friends, that's what we're talking about. Their conscience are dead. And that's why they are doing what they are doing. But USB is the cure. We, the children of the light, are the cure. We will continue to shine our light in the darkness. My solution of where?
Exactly. We are the light. We are the light that covers darkness.
I tell you, why we continue to shine our light in the darkness?
Our light will never go down. That's one thing. Onwa adịghị ekpuchi ya aka. Kpakpando adịghị, so far as ọ nọ n'igwe ọ na-shine. Kedafia mbụ anyanwụ na-shine.
Yes.
Mgbe ọ na day pụta, night or darkness may disappear. That is what it is.
Confirm.
We shall continue to shine and we will continue to win. Remember, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said that he will defeat them in their own court. He said this thing while he was in diaspora. And after some years, it happens. He have defeated them in 2 or 3 occasions in their own court. In fact, to the extent that they are confused now. They went from this court to this court, and they will go back to that court, and they continue to defeat them. Look at the number of lawyers that are talking now. Look at the number of the world that are condemning what is going on now. Look at how they mess themselves up. Even the former judge, Binta Nyako, disgraced himself to the highest order, and no judge want to play with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So we will continue to shine as the light that hoovers the darkness. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, like that. Light over darkness. Light over darkness. The light have come to stay. And there was darkness. As you say, and the darkness was hovering around all the whole place. The darkness everywhere. And the word came. May there be light. And there was light. Biafra was the beginning of that light to Africa and to the world. And nothing is going to stop it. So in conclusion, I want to read out to you the offense as Nasavareba committee and the of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the offense they committed against humanity. The reason why I went on educating and confinement. I want to read it out to the world. Let them read. Let them see the offense of Samineba and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Are we ready? So Samineba's crime against humanity. They said Samineba committed a crime against humanity. Nigerian government said that Samineba committed a crime against humanity. Nigerian government also said that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu committed a crime against humanity. Whereas the Fulani government terrorists are They have freedom of movement of everywhere. Nobody's arresting them. Nobody's taking them to court. But freedom fighters now, they say they have committed a crime against humanity. So let us check out the kind of crime they committed. Let me now conclude. So Saminepa's crime against humanity. So Saminepa and his team committed the following crimes. Number one, insisting that Biafran should continue to observe voluntary sit-at-home on Monday to demand the release of Mazina de Carlo. That's not a crime. Number two, another crime they committed, they say strengthening the Biafran security forces and establishing the BDF and arming them against Fulani herdsmen that came to come and kill our people under state defense. Arming them against herdsmen and Nigerian security forces. They also said it is a crime. Are we listening? Number three, conducting the Biafran self-referendum in which over 50 million crimes voted in favor of Biafran independence. Self-referendum. The Nigerian government said it's a crime. Then the people that self-defense, the Nigerian government is saying it is a crime. And that is what the way the Nigerian government is seeing it. Then Europe. Is it also a crime in Europe under international law? Because I know that Nigeria also signed a signature based on that self-defense and self-determination. All of them are on their signatory, even with the Nigerian government. But Nigerians, they are not practicing it. When you want to practice self-defense, to the Nigerian government, it is a crime. You see the reason why Chineke na jiwe mazi na nkalo jiwe say na Nigeria is mapped out for destruction.
Mazi Exodus. You see, ndị Igbo si na onye chọọ nwunye nna ya okwu si na ya menye ya mmanụ ka o wee taa ọsụkwụ. I hope na ịmụ ihe a na-akpọ ọsụkwụ. Mkpụrụ akwụ, that small one na-ada atọwa ụtọ na hair. So onye chọọ nwunye nna ya okwu si ya menye ya mmanụ which is oil ka ya wee were taa ọsụkwụ. Do you understand? Now, you see, Nigerian government, it is unfortunate that Finland collude because of financial benefit, because of economic benefit. Finland have now destroyed their reputation by the kangaroo shenanigan judgment the local pronounced against Biafra. Now, the law that governs the world made it that freedom, quest for freedom, asking for your freedom, fighting for your liberation is never a crime. Self-defense is never a crime. Now, Simon Ekpa said that it is enough. The killing that Fulani herdsmen, the Fulani terrorists that come all the way from Niger, from Chad, from all the Futajalon countries, conquering lands in Nigeria, killing people, taking people out of their ancestral lands, occupying their land. Biafrans resolved that it will not happen in Biafra. And the man Simon Ekpa is leading this Biafra quest. Now, we are on our own. Fulani herdsmen terrorists came in with AK-47s, came in with GRPG, came in with sophisticated weapons, anti-aircrafts. And we said, no, you cannot just wait for them by hand or wait for them with cutlass or machete. No. Whatever they come with in our lands to kill our women, to kill our children, to rape our women, to kill our fathers, our young and old, we will equally resist them with the same measure they come. It is never a crime. It is enshrined on international law. Simon Ekpa, Mazinan, they did not commit any crime against that. The issue is that there is global conspiracy and Finland is championing it now with the bribe that Nigerian gave to them, which is our gas and oil, and with the contract they give to them for whatever Dan or Sula for them to build, which is very, very wrong. Now, Biafrans will not allow that to happen.
Yes.
The world should ask Nigerian. What I'm saying now is what Rufai, former Governor Rufai said not far from now. I think about 2-3 weeks or last month he said that. He said that Nigerian government, federal government is paying the terrorists, that they are funding the terrorists. Former governor of Kaduna State, Rufai, said this on national television where Shegun Okinbalain interviewed him. Please go and confirm it. That federal government of Nigeria is funding the terrorists. He didn't hide mouth. He said that he have evidences. Now, in the northern part of Nigeria, governors are holding meetings with known terrorists, killers. They are paying them money. Shekarau have had a lot of series of meetings with governors. The former governor of Zamfara, they have had meeting with them, even with their own weapons. They are there. It is not hidden. It is in the open. Terrorists have taken all most major part of the northern states, including the middle belt. Nigerian government is there watching. Nigerian government have never labeled those people terrorists. They have never called them to question them, to tag them. Then how can you tag people who was singing, clapping their hands, and said, we want our own nation? How can you tag us terrorists? How can you tag people who just raise their flag, singing, dancing, that they want our own freedom, which is Biafra? You tag us terrorists. You kill us on our numbers. It is on social media. It's not hidden. The killings is so enormous, is so much. The one that was captured on internet, the one that people did not know, the one that you committed secretly, killing people, putting them in army barracks, putting them in the fridge, in thousands of them, selling their organs. The one that the container was found in China. Man's food in their numbers. You have never called those people, those Fulanis. Then you're calling, that is injustice to the highest order. But that will not deter us. We have resolved, we have resolved. If we die, we die. If we perish, we perish. But we shall not perish, we will not die. Our freedom we must get. It is Biafra or Biafra. Whatever you do today to stop us, you can never stop us again. We have crossed the Rubicon. Dr. Ngozi Rabeze is in charge now. You take away our leader, you kidnap Mazinan Dekano, it did not stop us. Now you have conspired with Finland, giving them resources from Biafra land to take our prime minister out. It did not deter us. We are still watching ahead. Look, watch and see. The days to come is very ominous, is very pregnant. God have his way of doing his own things. He will continue to save us, and Biafra we must get. Thank you, Mazi. Exodus, I yield.
Confirm. Thank you so much, Mazi Osho. Thank you so much. Yes, He said, first of all, let me finish reading this. Let me round up the offenses they said they committed. So I stopped in 3, right? Conducting. So Nigerian government, they said conducting Biafran self-referendum in which over 50 million Biafran voted in favor of Biafran independence. Nigerian government said it is a crime for you to let you know how they reason, how evil, because these people, their conscience are dead. That's why they are doing what they are doing. And all of them they are not going to escape the judgment. These are evil. Number 4, organizing 2 conventions for Biafran freedom in Finland. Some people organized 2 conventions because of our well-being of our people, gathering because all these things were in the progress. All these things are on that program, how God planned it and how the history related and how the prophecy goes. In now script, they play come to time they play out. You see how some Nepal arrange. Do you see the template? Do you see the template of some Nepal of the USB government?
Yeah. Mazizero, sorry, I'm not interrupting you. Please. I just came in and I'm so stressed up, but I have to add my voice to this. You see, Mazi Simon Eba organizing the what do you call it? Is a conference? Yeah, conference in Finland 2 times.
What?
There is no.
I don't know whether you understand. You what my point? You watch number 1 now. If you say insisting that Biafran should continue to observe voluntary pitching, achieved it. We Biafrans, we achieved that. Okay, good. I think they are good.
Yes. Even if he said he continue his force or whatever term that he used, look, Biafrans resolve to sit at home. Why? Because we protested in the street, singing and dancing, they kill us. We raise flag, they kill us. We talk, they kill us. Now, after the kidnap of Mazin Nandekano, voluntarily, we the Biafrans, we said, okay, they are not going to see us to kill. We will sit down at home in protest that we need our nation and we need our leader to be released.
Peaceful.
And I want to I want to talk more about this sit at home. They have used many governors in the old eastern region, which is Biafra land, to fight it. They have come out to say that if people don't come to open their shop, they will see them. And the people have said in mass, every market you think. Talk about no market on it. Talk about Ariaba. Talk about Holy Ghost. Talk about Abakaliki market. Talk about this thing. Whichever market you think about at Ibuacha. Talk about the market in Asaba, in Delta State. Everybody shut down, and they said, if you want to take it all, come and take it. In fact, there was a time they almost stoned this one in Anambra State called Professor. They almost told him.
You see?
They asked him, if you want to bring trailer padlock, come and lock all the shop. We're not going to open. Until today, men and women, old and young, everybody is observing the sit at home. It is not forced. Nobody enforced them. I have family who do sit at home on their own, whether they are hungry, whether they are not hungry, whether they are drinking water, they are drinking gari, or eating rice, or eating amara. They voluntarily sit down at home every Monday. They have resolved until Mazin Nandekan is released unconditionally. That is how Biafrans sit down. Go around in all the territory of Biafra land on Monday. It is shut down. And it is referendum on its own. So nobody is enforcing it at home. Anytime you see that propaganda, they came out bringing some people to do this, do that. Remember that before, whenever Mazi Samoneba or Biafrans announced that sit at home, you will see Nigerian terrorist states, the terrorists in uniform, they will come out to do some magics, to do some certain things, to make it look as if Biafrans are doing some naughty things, they will come out to give us bad name with their bad attitude, using their gun to scare people, to make Biafrans to run away. The one that managed to come out maybe to go one place or the other, they also, on that note, Biafran will say, no, whatever happens, we are sitting at home.
See?
These terrorists will not see us to kill again.
See?
And they are trying to lure Biafrans out for us to come out so that they will see the opportunity to kill us again and target on Biafrans.
And we said no.
They will never see us again to kill. We are wiser. They have killed us enough. They will never kill us. Thank you, Biafrans, who have resolved to sit at home. Every state today is shown on X handle of Biafrans, on internet, on YouTube, on Facebook, how Biafrans are sitting at home. Congratulations to this referendum that is going on. Thank you.
Confirm.
May God bless us.
Confirm. See, thank you so much. Then the second one, strengthening the Biafran security forces and establishing the BDF and arming them against Fulani herdsmen, against our invaders, and against Nigerian security forces. The Nigerian government, has no crime.
Number one is that Biafra have been declared at Latifin land on 29th of November 2024. Biafra is now a sovereign nation. The nation that was existed in 1967 to 1970s now have been declared, and again reshaped their map to the 40 states.
Our own
Biafra has rights. We have our own laws. We have everything that nation have. We have our own currency. We have our own map. We have our own police. We have our own army. We have our own justice system.
Why are they interfering?
And on that note, Nigerian forces are terrorizing and occupying a foreign land, which is against the international law. You cannot invade another man's nation. So, what Biafran military, Biafran soldier, army, and police are doing is to scare them away, to pursue them out of our land. Just like if any military crosses the territory of integrity of another nation, either withdrawn or they violate their airspace or whatever, that nation will rise up and do what? Take them away from their land. Unless you are invited to come in, that is when you come in. On this, Biafras did not invite Nigerian soldiers, Nigerian terrorists in uniform to come in. We said, leave our land alone. You cannot come and kill us again. Leave our lands. If you don't leave our land, then the people that are supposed to will show you the way out. It is not a crime. If you're missing road in our land because you're a foreigner, our armies, our police, our other sister agencies of security will show you the way out. They will guide you until to the border and tell you, go. That is where you're supposed to go. Here is our own land. It's a foreign land. It is not evil. It is not bad, and it is not a crime. Thank you, Mazi Exodus.
Thank you so much, Mazi. Too much. Let me just now rush it down. Let's reach all of them down and close the program because we are in a good carry. Tomorrow will be another day. Fourth, organizing two conversations for Biafran freedom in Finland. 5, designing and introducing Biafran passport. 6, moving the confederate capital of Biafran from Enugu to Ebube. 7, forming the Biafran government in exile and the Biafran homeland de facto government, which has now transformed into USB. These are the achievements of the Biafran government. IPOB Nigeria, nothing to write home about. Nothing. CRC,
Please.
nothing to Wazirike, nothing to show. Then I condemn the activities of USB, but they have nothing to offer. They have nothing to offer.
Yes, Mass Exodus, you see, a convention that was converted in Latin Finland is never a crime. Passport, we are a nation, we have our passport. And I want to tell those who are writing this, over 50 million Biafrans voted on this. Everything you see that happens today was voted by Biafrans, not just Mass Simon. I did not take the decision. It was voted on internet, on social media. People witness it as we vote. In every level we come, in every category we come, Biafrans vote for that, and we vote. Our vote counts. On the passport is part of the templates. On the ID card is part of the template. Biafran currency, which calls a J. This J has been in existence for thousands of years, which is what our ancestors, our forefathers, our generations of old used in carrying out their businesses and in the marrying of our mothers. You call it a J or a Gemma. Now we bring it back by our votes and so all other things that they mentioned there. Before you say that, you go and check how many millions of people that voted for it. And I want to use this opportunity to call those who is conspiring against Biafra. In Europe, go and check how many population is Albania, how many population is Italy, how many population is Spain, how many population is France, how many population is United Kingdom, Britain, how many population is Portugal, how many population is Poland, how many population is Austria, Hungary, how many population is the Eastern Europe, the one that they bring to themselves, Romania, Yugoslavia, what do you call them? Many of them, Slovenia, them. What is their population? So why is it that it is so good, so beautiful for them to go their separate way without shooting gun, without fighting, without raising an eyeball? But Britain and France is supporting Nigerians to kill themselves, Nigerians to fight against Biafra. Again, where is their humanity? Where is the law? Where is the international law they made? Where is United Nations Charter? Where is African Charter? Where are all those things? Is that law only for Europe? Only for America? Only for those who their color are orange or yellow? Is it like that law is not existing where black nations, where people of color, of chocolate are? Is it like what is going on? Is it like the law is what is going on in ICC, International Court of Fire, where our only African leaders have been tried and jailed? Where the Western world, why the Western world are committing genocides, throwing atomic bombs in many nations without having any of them try on that International Court of Fire, ICC? Is it the replica of it that is going on in a black nation? The world should wake up, because the world is more open, more exposed now than ever. We see what is going on. We encourage those genuine at heart, those who believe in humanity, those who still have their conscience, to join Russia to liberate Africa. We have seen the genuineness of Russia in liberating Africa. We have seen the genuineness of China in signing contracts with African nations, not like what Europeans and America does. When they sign contract, they betray Africans. Today, China signed many contracts and deliver it all. Russia delivering it all. Russia have delivered Burkina Faso, Mali, and the other nation in order to key in. These people, the Europeans, the Americans, they have deceived us enough. Look at it from this angle, where we Biafrans are 100% Christians and traditionalists. Today, Biafrans are being murdered in number in their cool blood by terrorists, Fulani herdsmen, Muslims, jihadists. Vatican City, Vatican and the Pope are not saying anything about it. What does that show you? The Church of England is not saying anything about it. Pentecostal, Protestant, they are not saying anything about that. What does that tell you? Meaning that we that believe in the same faith that we believe, we don't count to them. They are using those who they call the infidel to kill us, to exterminate us. We will never agree on that. This is so bad. These people who colonized us, who are using our resources, are the people funding, giving tools, wrong tools for the terrorists to kill those who believe in what they believe. That is betraying in the highest order just because we are black people. The Pope in Vatican cannot say anything about that. And we are so much Catholics. A lot of things are coming from Biafran land. Cardinal Arinze was denied being a pope, going against the will of former Pope John Paul, the agreement that they have that led to the protestant of many cardinals who went out to go and marry in protest, just like from Cardinal Monsignor Milingo and so many of them. Why is it that Christianity and Christendom abandon Biafra, the genocide that is going on, the land grabbing that is going on? Benue is almost gone. Benue, the Christian state, is almost gone. Plateau State, the Christian state, the Catholic state is almost gone. Niger State has gone. Maiduguri was a Christian state. It is gone. Shame on you. This so much called faith that deceived us. We believe in God. Our fathers believe in God, but not in this way. The Biafrans, I'm calling all of you. Look at Israel. We always pray and say God of Israel, but look at what Israelis are doing. Israel did not wait for the enemies to attack, but as soon as they dictate them, they take them to their home. Yes, we cannot be waiting and calling upon the God of Israel. On that note, United States of Biafra have come to stay. We have our armies, we have our defenses. Go and donate on the United States account, championing by Dr. Ngozi Rabeze. USB account, a new dimension, another account that Biafran government, USB government brought out. Go and donate and let us defend ourselves, because nobody will do it for you if you don't do it for yourself. We cannot wait for these people. We have to recognize ourselves before any other person recognize us. And what do we need to do? We have to defend ourselves at all costs. Defend our children, our women, our mothers, our wives, and our fathers. Ourselves at all costs. They will talk, they will condemn us, they will call us terrorists, they will give us all manner of names, derogatory names, to shut us down. But we will never allow them to shut us down. South Africa, Mandela was called terrorist, but today South Africa have been liberated and they have gotten their nation, even if it is half-baked. So also many nations today. Congo, Brazzaville, Republic of Congo is bleeding. Genocide is going on in Congo. None of the Christian nation is talking. Amazonians are being killed. these Christian nations, this so-called Catholic, the Pope in Vatican City is not talking, but they are in a haste to talk about the Palestinians, to talk about Lebanon, to talk about Afghanistan, to talk about Iran, Iraq, to talk about all this, but they never talk about the nations that carries Bible and carries cross. It is a time that Biafrans have to count their ordeals and know exactly what to do. If those cardinals, bishops, those in the Biafran lands and other parts, they refuse to speak, then they have to travel to Vatican to tell them what is going on. Just like what Desmond Tutu in South Africa do in the days of apartheid. That is what is expected of them. And the so-called that GOs, if they refuse to talk, Biafrans should protest by sitting at home on Sundays, so that you will not be giving them money while they keep quiet and their children's, their wife, their family staying abroad, and they're killing us in numbers because of going to church. Thank you, Mazi. Exodus, I hear my mic for now.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. One more Biafran, I got you cut over here now. This is we're coming to the conclusion of today's program, and I'm going to use this opportunity to thank you so much, Mazi, Ocean, the Master, all your rendition is well noted and well registered, and Biafrans have heard, and the world at large have heard what he said tonight. For those that are going to watch it tomorrow, please make sure you start from the beginning. What we preach here is the message of redemption and liberation to the hearts and the minds of our people. And what today's topic says that their conscience are all dead. That's why they're doing what they're doing. But we, USB, is the cure. USB is the cure to all this madness. Nero, they will learn from us. They brought us all these laws, self-defense and self-determination. Now they want to use it against us. We are going to let them know that I'm going to be in Afro. Add them so much to be stick and add them so much ginger, add them so much. My faith in them increase day in, day out. Because all the effort they have been putting to bring us down, all of them is no yielding any profitable fruit. But all of them must go down. They must bow to USB. All must bow to USB. Because USB is God's own nation. God's own nation. Chineke na obatara n'elu ụwa. Ụwa wee dịrị mma. They are not getting it. But I can release the revelation. So in conclusion, tonight, we're going to go. I want to use this opportunity to thank everybody in the comment section that have been in the comment section. All this white now. You guys have done great tonight, and all your messages are powerful. All your comments are very, very powerful. Eric says his heart, liver, kidney is bad, and he was pausing. Martin and Carlo appeared in court. Today, seriously sick. See? And they want to actually do the Martin and the Carlo. And we'll keep on praying for him. And the Yamaku said, whether I'm on the end, wherever you find yourself, Biafra must surely come. Keep on continue to pray for Martin and the Carlo, because these enemies of our freedom, their conscience are dead. That's what we're talking about. That's why they are doing what they are doing. But USB is going to be the cure. So, Bokrepo, brother, carry it on with your good job, with your good work, but be very aware that the hashtag Igbos are the Israelis. Okay, it's a sin. So it just Aerofa is part of the zoo system. The people to imperialists, they are all garbage. We are informed about them and their actions against our own people. But Aerofa started paying the terrorists money. He has the same governor that said Boko Haram is the foot soldier. So what is the head is he talking about? They are all criminals and terrorists. At the same time, they are giving us, we the genuine freedom fighters, and they are calling us terrorists. Chineke ga-akpọcha all of them ọkụ one by one. Ndị nwere address ka a na-akpọ terrorists. Ndị na-egosi ihu ha. Ndị nwechara the whole world knows about them. No, don't worry, they will continue to deceive themselves. Medicare says that the people can join hands with the Biafrans for USB. Thank you, brother, so much. That's it. All these fools, they have already known that Biafrans have come. They have a USB. Another arrive. And government. Instead of them to convert all of them, all the Southeast governors, Simba, when they had the support was in USB. I mean, government. Develop why USB, but they prefer to serve Fulani because now I like Eba corruption no, because they know that USB government can never tolerate the corruption in our government. That's why they don't want to support USB, because USB is not going to accommodate corruption. That's why they don't want to support USB. They prefer to serve Fulani, then so that all of them on that corruption. We're going to end it here. I'm long live Masina De Carlo, long live PM Salmon Epa, long live Dr. Musa Rabezi and all the genuine cabinet members. Long live all the USB forces, USB police, army, police, and navy. Long live you that are serving genuinely to defend and to protect the life of our people. Long live all the genuine warriors, all the genuine media is there, dependent and independent medias serving under USB. Supporting USB and doing the needful, debunking every lies of the enemy from the pit of hell. Long live you. So we pray for Chukunaga, Abanyume, men go behind Wishi, get more and more and more and more. There is nothing like confusion, there is no distraction, there is no ahead we are moving. If you have never joined the trend, join the trend now. USB is the only way, the hope and the future. The betterment of our future generation. Don't miss out. If you reject the grace, you will be out of the race. And when you're out of the race, you will be in the trash. Love you all from the depth of my heart. This is Biafran TV. Always bring you the message of redemption and liberation to the heart and the minds of our people. In this our channel, we are the ambassadors of peace, fairness, equity, and justice. Tipurea, progress. Hope to come across your way some other time. They will not have up your nose and have a good night. From me, from here, it is good morning. They will. Mazi Ocean, Chukwugozie.